Yes, that's right. No, there's no booing. There's no booing, okay? We're going into the tortured poets department. Who's ready? Who is ready? I know the album got a big review. It's okay. We're not going to go too far into it, okay? I'm sorry. I just, it's part of the land motif, okay? All right. Okay. Settle down. Okay, we had to kill the theme music. Thank you all for coming out. Give yourselves a big round of applause. It's easy paradise open mic Monday. It's Earth Day. It's 420. It's Shakespeare's birthday.
It's Earth Day. You can't celebrate someone who destroys the fucking iron.
It's not that bad. The album is not that bad, okay? It's not that bad. It's mid.
He's a bad person who destroys the fucking planet.
That's right. Her private jet. Thank you. Somebody has to.
Taylor Swift. Fuck that.
Oh my God. Okay, I knew it was a polarizing theme, but that's okay. It's okay. It's open mic. We welcome all forms of communication. Sorry, I didn't mean to. We won't ever do any kind of Taylor-themed anything, I guess. We can't have any fun, we can't have any nice things. We won't even talk about it, I guess, because even the New York Times was like, okay, well, anyway, we have such great poetry. All right, you wait your turn, okay? There's a lot of people who came out. Give yourselves a big round of applause. There's a lot of people. I got the headset microphone. I had a whole Taylor Swift opening number planned. I was going to sing all the songs, but that's all right. We'll skip it.
You don't even know that.
It's National Poetry Month, everybody. We're all tortured poets. That was the point.
That's redundancy. You're just a poet. You're tortured because you're a fucking poet.
Ashley, come on. You are a tortured poet. Give it up for Ashley, everybody. The great.
Redundancy to say torture.
Okay. I don't know if it's a redundancy.
No, it is.
It's just, it's seasoning. I don't know.
It's not seasoning, no.
Department. So this is, there was a famous tweet, right, about KGB being the,
No one cares about that tweet out there.
It was a viral tweet. I don't know. I'm just trying to be hip. I'm trying to play with the memes. All right. Well, I tried. I tried to be young for the young people, the current audience. But I guess I failed. I guess I'm not in touch. I guess I'm out of touch.
You're in touch, but not in touch.
Okay. Well, this is a poem I wrote in tribute to the new album. Okay. Because I like Taylor Swift. I like Taylor Swift. I've liked Taylor Swift for a long time. Okay, I got Fearless. I got Fearless for Christmas in 2009. Okay, that's how long I've been listening. Okay, but anyway, we won't even.
That is a piece of shit.
We won't even talk about it anymore. Okay. Well, anyway, Ashley, wait your turn. Please let me read my poem. Do not kill my open mic. This is all I have. You want to humiliate me in public? This is all I have. Give it up for Ashley, everybody. We watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, the final season. It was also mid. You're not going to boo that, though, are you? You're not going to start screaming out, Larry, don't talk about Larry. I'm sorry. This is anyway, okay, so let me read my poem. This is called Taylor's Substack Post. Taylor's Substack Post, okay? On my headset microphone. I got choreography to this shit, okay? Alright, it's 4:22, okay? So we're still high. We're still smoking. Because it's 4:20 all the time in Easy Paradise. Taylor Substack Post. Achieving difficulty cheaply. Delivery is my new father. Try not to understand too much. Watch where you're going. The movie also sucked. Doobie Baller, Coinstar, Raw, Eat Hosiery. Looking at something new. Once Taylor Mead got evicted from his rent-control apartment, he died. I don't want to die. Offering good tiramisu explicitly to clerk. Student teaching Mormons worked harder than the apocalypse, filling in for ham sandwich in the interest of great Satan and little Satan, eating meatballs at Baselka under the heat rock. I've never been there before. Poets are good to me, buying me dinner and asking me about what I'm working on. It's a hard time to have a good time. We were from down the hill by the electric field and AEP power plant near the railroad tracks, redlining that shit. Elect me president. I will bring peace to the Middle East. The world is falling apart before our very eyes. Inside Prince's vault, what I've been working on is 15 years old, repairing what might have been if my dad was a producer on CSI. Everybody in the class was a Nepo baby. My Uncle Alan, it's true, I was in UCB, I took improv classes, everybody was a Nepo baby, but me. I worked at a restaurant. I worked at Megu, the 10th most expensive restaurant in New York. My Uncle Alan walked from Panama City Beach to Chillicothe and back when he had dementia, shambolic. Did she give you the earache for stealing twice? I've got a fever where I did not before. Even if they did have cameras, I don't think they'd use them. Didn't I roll one already, circling these songs for a decade? We didn't need new ones. How many lives are inside of you? I want you to think about that one, everybody. Let that one sink in. How many lives?
A billion.
Don't answer it. Don't answer the question, okay? Let it sink in. I said that. I said let it sink in.
I think about it all the time.
How many lives? A billion. A billion, apparently. We got the answer. She put it. I don't know if I put this blanket together right. Guys who wanted to be Rambo. My bear time doesn't pass so long as I'm in New York, making peace with honor in the back stretch, taking the lead. A long stretching oven. Not like me, a spiritual kindred in time to its predecessors. We're betting on sports. Online. We're online gambling. In the 21st century. In our jetpacks. In our railroad on the moon. Living on Mars. Online gambling. Fixing the results. A relative innocent in a thieves' den of ops. That's you guys. You are the stars. You are the tortured poets department. It is Taylor Swift night. Get ready! Woo! All right, stop. It's not Taylor Swift. It's Shakespeare.
It's not Taylor Swift. I'm not here for fucking Taylor Swift night.
Okay. Sit down. Ashley, okay. It was a joke.
You said it's a piece of shit.
Okay. I did not. It was like B-sides. All right, we're going to get started. It's okay. This is just a private joke.
Taylor Swift night. It's not.
Ashley,
it's Earth
please.
Day and Shakespeare's
This is performance art, everybody.
It's Earth Day.
It is Earth Day.
It's Earth Day.
Yes.
And it's Shakespeare's birthday tomorrow. That's all that fucking matters. And also free Palestine.
Shakespeare!
All right, she said it. All right, well, it's whatever you want it to be, okay? Get ready. It's a 2-drink minimum. It's 5 minutes per performance. It's total pandemonium. Anything can happen here, right? People running on stage. All hell is broken loose. All right. Let's get it started. This first act has got an amazing open mic. I think it's this week. Give it up for the legend. Give it up for REG, everybody. REG.
Boo? Did you just boo me?
What? No.
Yeah. It was kind of like boo. Okay, sorry. I don't know about that. Oh, it's just unclear what's happening. Okay. I'm gonna pull this fucker down. All right. Hello. I'm Ariana, RAG. I run a mic at Pete's Candy Store on the 4th Thursday of every month. It has a theme. This week on Thursday at 7 p.m. the theme is Vogue. You should come, and to come you should sign up. which would involve DMing me on Instagram at Secret Pete's. We also are doing like a little mini poetry competition to choose readers for Poetry Fest this year, which happens on Governor's Island in July. It's really awesome. You should submit. Again, Instagram, Secret Pete's. All right, I'm going to read something. If this poem is too long, I won't sing. If this poem is shorter than I think it is, then I might do both, but I'm going to time it. The shrink innocently asks me to tell her a story, as if we both don't know what we're doing that day. I watch him like a damsel on the railway. He walks the way men think men walk. The follow spot reflects his hair gel, and I think to myself, that's a lot of hair gel. Wraps thighs around his date's thighs. I dub him the human condom with hair gel. He fingers, her fingers play, smolders at the blonde behind, ogles the crop top crossing the room, turns to leer at my tits, what's new? In this night market on the Lower East Side, I can't tell if the glasses are real or polycarbonate. If the cushions came from Urban or a market in Amman, what matters is that me here chooses the selling. Even wealth can't spare desire from anyone. Like a classic 6, each heifer holds an open house in the factory farm system of Manhattan Isle. In the land before people started calling me ma'am, on Tuesdays I'd go dancing at the Bebop. Yet the Bebop isn't somewhere I can visit these days. The Bebop has since closed its doors. The men and their guitars have all gone home. No one even gets drunk there anymore. You perform the rules until the realizations hit, and then you will have to perform again. And when you think you finally won this goddamn pageant, you'll learn life's a sideshow, the world a circus tent. There is no fire exit, they painted it shut. Dropped a curtain on you, letting out the fly. Couldn't say if we were front lit with a 50 or a 36. To me, it was all just Roscoe number 5. The curtain always weighs at least 800 pounds. If you lose weight, they just take the costume in. The proscenium limits motion and distorts sound. Things here are never quite theater in the round. I remind myself, apathy's not striving when it comes to playing chicken with a Mack truck. Like the latent peach fuzz on a woman's chin, the line between empathy and tolerance is made up. Waiting on some justice you'll never get. Living doubt when you know that Dharma's fucked. Seeking out stimuli to confirm the belief it looks like depression and goodness me. So afraid to yell at the gods, as if gods had never heard anybody scream. Ordained surrender was never so holy. The change starts when projections leave. Read my fortune like we aren't lost for always, living on a fiction you'd never sell. And since doubt leads to demonstration, no one can stop the runner but himself. Anything you say or do can be threatening. They'll call you things that get under your skin. A sign, a symbol, an ode to what never was, just a grand majestic thing that reeks of sin. If the icon shows up telling you to change or die, a burning bush isn't going to do the trick. The message loses meaning on its emergence, celestifying the more active you feel. This magic isn't fate or cosmic science. You'll perform on repeat until right or death. We're talking object permanence and safety, and it's theater of the mind at the end. Convinced freedom was the only goal, didn't know you could have anything else, didn't know there were things you couldn't live without because you'd never been without before. There were so many things you actually needed. People had a tendency to need the invisible. There's a version of reality I keep swinging by where I stop fighting but I don't give up. Nobody ever changes for anyone else, yet law and order's prerequisite for play. You can choose to suffer in this tournament or abandon each family system you vomit up. In this story, I perform a cow who is unaware. Vaudeville butcher tour, revenge of the heart in the drive-thru at McDonald's. I unfurl pin curls, hope the self-made burger I eat isn't made up. Build walls from ply I saw with my persona, file a claim the spirit and manifest the law. Learn firefighting's art and poetic justice, light the self up as pyre of choice. Picture wakefulness in every surgery, open door startle in the middle of therapy. It's peak David Lynch, and dare I say it's sexy, knowing you'll never be a human again. Reverse the curse like in Johnny Baseball, portray the things you wanted to own. Stop romanticizing the dead before you're ready. Learn control first requires a damned fall. I am here, a designated gross observer, delusional substitute at whom neuroses you project. Yet somehow, I'm suddenly in charge of everything. The power flips your deception into living aspect. My vestments are pure imagination. New scenery dots the same, mise en scène. See the cow jump over the snake to bite its tail. See the small dog laugh at the ceremony's end. So for sport, for symbol, and of course for all your dead gods, I breathe tabula rasa, carry me home. That's my poem. I'm gonna try and sing like for 20 seconds, I guess. jazz standard. I guess all of you. You took my kisses and you took my love. You taught me how to care. Am I to be just the remnant of a one-sided love affair? All you took I gladly gave. There's nothing left for me to save. All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Thank you guys. Come to Secret Pete's on Thursday at Pete's Candy Store.
Give it up for the fantastic REG, breaking the speed and sound barrier with the poetry. We loved it. And check out the Secret Pete Society this Thursday, right? This Thursday? This Thursday at Pete's Candy Store. All right. Give it up one more time for REG, everybody. It's a 2-minute minimum. It's a 5-minute time limit to perform. We have so many amazing acts. We have Shiva on deck. We have Carlos coming up. Can we get this amazing act we had last week? Can we get Celeste up? Give it up for Celeste, gonna sing a classic, a Bob Dylan classic for us.
Yeah.
That sounds like a yay for me, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Celeste, and for this song I'm going to perform, I like to think of it as the ultimate love song for simps, but it's also one of the most powerful love confession in music. So with no further ado, Adele's Make You Feel My Love.
Yeah.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear and there is no one else to shy your tear, but I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will never do you wrong. I know it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue. I go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. feel my love, to make you feel my love. Give it up for Celeste, everybody. And that classic timeless love song. We've heard the Billy Joel version. We've heard the Adele version. I think that's the definitive take. Give it up for Celeste, everybody. That's the definitive take, definitely. All right, so we have amazing acts tonight. Thank you all for coming out. We've got an amazing lineup here. We have Carlos coming up. We have Jorge Palacios. We have Ashley coming up. And more. Can we get, I'm very excited about this next act. We're going to have some music. Can we get Shiva up? Give it up for Shiva. I mean, there's some music. Give it up for Shiva.
Hi everyone, I'm Shiva. I'm working on my EP, so just performing at open mics, trying to get comfortable. This is called Cold Brew. It's about coffee. Cold brew, freezing when I hold you, waiting till I pull you, sweating right through my fingers, dark beams, waking me up slowly. Sip of coffee, let a little loving linger. I can never deny this feeling gets me so high. Drip that hits like a lullaby. A little kiss tastes a bit like licorice, followed by a bitterness, ready for the day that follows. No speed up until it hits me. She knows how to fix me every single time I swallow. I can never deny this feeling gets me so high. A trip that it's like a lullaby. I can never erase the simple love and embrace. It's all I need to get me back. It's my little cup, it carries me on so steady. Can you believe it's morning already? I can't get enough. A couple more hits won't kill me. If it does, at least I will go quickly. Cold brew, freezing when I hold you. I'm waiting till I pull you, sweating right through my fingers. Dark beams, waking me up slowly. I get my sip of coffee, let a little loving go. I'm going to do a small cover if I have time. It's Annie DeFranco's Untouchable Face. Want no one to follow me except maybe you. I could make you happy, you know, if you want already. I could do a lot of things, and I do. Tell you the truth, I prefer the worst of you. Too bad you have a better half. She's not really my type, but I think you two are forever now. I hate to say it, but you're perfect together, so fuck you. And your untouchable face, fuck you. For existing in the first place, and who am I? That I should be vying for your touch, said who am I bet you can't even tell me that much. 2:30 in the morning and my gas tank will be empty soon. Neon sign of the horizon, rubbing elbows with the moon, and safe haven of sleepless rarity. Fire's always on, radio is counting down top 20 country songs, and out in the porch the fast through is waving like a flag in the wind. I don't look forward to seeing you again. You look like a photograph of yourself taken from far, far away. I won't know what to do, man. I won't know what to say except fuck you and your untouchable face. Fuck you for existing in the first place. Who am I that I should be vying for your touch? Said who am I bet you can't even tell me that much. Who am I? Somebody just tell me that much. Who am I? Somebody just tell me that much. Who am I? Somebody just tell me that.
Thanks, everyone.
Give it up for Shiva. Do you have any gigs or anything? Give it up one more time for Shiva, everybody. We got a book Shiva on a gig. That was really beautiful. Give it up one more time for Shiva. Fantastic. Once again, it's a 2-drink minimum. It's 5-minute time limit for performing. We have so many amazing acts. We have Jorge Palacios on deck. We have Ashley coming up. We have Abby Vollmann. After that, we have Ronan McGuire. So many great acts coming. Can we get, this next poet we're very excited to have back. Reading some amazing poetry for National Poetry Month, everybody. Give it up for Carlos. Give it up for Carlos, everybody.
Hey, how you doing? Okay. This is a new poem. It's called While My Girl Was Sleeping. While my girl was sleeping, I took her eyes out, rolled them in my hand. They chimed like medicine balls. I took them to my workbench and studied them under my magnifying lamp, looking for it in your sleepy black bear pupil. Irises, craters on the surface of Mars. I shook the right one like a magic 8-ball. It came up saying, "It is decidedly so." That wasn't it. Plop them in a glass of water and watch their stupid bobble. I called a guy who knows a guy for appraisals. He said, "Things like these ain't worth much, mostly sentimental, unless the eyes are famous. And even then, they're better when paired with sockets, you know? Skin, lid, lashes, liner." I told him I wasn't selling and explained what I was looking for. He said, "Christ, just talk to her, kid." and hung up rather rudely. I went back to her snoring loud and pulled the red retina strings out of her empty sockets, soldered the eyeballs back on, and held my breath from the smoke. When I was done, she woke up gently, and I saw it again. She asked me what I was smiling about. That's it. Thanks. This next is a short one. It's called Mom and I at Chili's. Woo! Yeah. Shout out to Chili's. Yeah, shout out to moms too. I always try to find a way to put this in the poem, but Chili's, like, their bar has blue lights, and I hate blue lights. And I'm in blue lights right now, but I hate them. It's just, yeah. Anyway, it's called Mom and I at Chili's. My first time drinking with my mom, I was in my late 20s. Why is that funny? She's a teetotaler. No.
Oh my God.
My first time drinking with my mom, I was in my late 20s. I'm asking her about her life in her 20s, like what she did on her birthdays, or her bad dates before dad. Like the guy that bought her a stuffed bunny and took her to Dollar Pizza. My mother eats bunnies, but not Dollar Pizza. We have margaritas and crispy chicken crispers. At some point she says, if I could go back, I wouldn't have kids. She looks out of the booth, daydreaming something happy. There's a sigh in her eyes. She bites a fry with her front teeth. But I love you, of course, and we laugh. That's it, thanks.
Give it up for Carlos Jimenez, everybody. Great poet. We're honored to have him here at the Tortured Poets Department, if you will. KGB Bar, KGB Open Mic Monday, Easy Paris. We have Ashley Escobar on deck. We have Abby Vollmann coming up. We have Ronan mguire. We have Angel and Bugz. I'm very excited about this next act. I believe he's going to play the piano for us. Give it up for Jorge Palacios, everybody. Give it up. Is he still here? Is he still here? Jorge Palacios. He left. Okay, well, maybe next time. All right. Well, even better. Oh, God, okay. Is Abby Vollmann ready?
Yes!
All right, let's get Abby Vollmann, the great Abby Vollmann, up to do. Let's go! Give it for Abby Vollmann.
Oh, I was back there. I forgot my beer on the bar, but I came back. I got it. We're here. Hello. Hi, guys. How are you? Yeah, I'm not a poet. You're not shocked. I want to talk about some things. I'm in my Walter White era right now. What's up? What's up? Yeah. No, I'm not cooking meth or have cancer or anything. I'm lying to a white woman. Anyone else lying to a white woman right now? You're with one. You could be lying. No, anybody lying to their mom? I'm lying to my mom. She's the white lady. I'm lying to her. Yeah, you're lying to your mom. Don't we all, right? Listen, I love my mom, but she only calls me when, like, y'all know when you take an edible and you feel it, like, kind of start to press the gas, right? So you're like, all right, let's strap in, get the snacks, let's lock in, let's just be high, right? That's all we're gonna do is be high. My mother will call me every time without fail. I don't know if you've tried to talk to your mom while you're high, but it's actually really hard because I will giggle a lot and she's like, you're never happy, what is going on? Like, this isn't it. It's really hard. I'm a big stoner. I like weed. We like weed? Yeah? Yeah, I like weed. I like shrooms. I like to be high. I don't know. When I was a kid, I didn't know that you could just, like, be fucked up in public. Did you guys know that when you were kids, or did you? I was, like, a good kid, okay? I didn't, like, drink super underage or anything. I was, like, out of high school when I did that, all right? I'm from Houston, Texas, and we had this thing called Free Museum Day, where on Thursdays, all the museums were free. And when I went to my first Free Museum Day, I was like, holy shit, everybody's on mushrooms. Like, this is crazy. You know, you could just be fucked up in public. That's nice. It's nice to be fucked up in public. I like mushrooms because they make me feel like I have a really clear head, you know? Can kind of like think through what's going on. And I like weed because weed makes me rediscover old ideas. I just think that they're new, you know? And that's fun too, sometimes, to rediscover things. Like, I was smoking with some friends, and I was talking to them, and I was like, guys, wouldn't it be like so sick if there's like a place you could go when you don't feel good, and then there would be like people there to take care of you? My friend was like, a hospital? You dumb bitch, what are you talking about? I was high as shit. I was like, that's a good name. That's what we should call it. We'll call it a hospital. Now, let's think transportation. How are we getting there? All right, y'all learned about the hospital. That's fine. Let's see. My For You page is really fucked up. Is anyone else's For You page really fucked up? We got some claps in the back. That's concerning. Claps from the back means a fucked up For You page. That's what it means. I see a lot of like gender reveals for couples who are clearly siblings, you know? I see a lot of those. And they have like 12 likes, and I'm like, well, 13. I know, I'm my own problem. But I also see these videos that moms make for their missing kids. I'm like, we used to have milk cartons for that purpose, but now you just got moms on TikTok like, have you seen my fucking kid? Dude, I see that shit, I'm like, go outside and look for it. What are you doing right now? What are you doing shaking ass on the internet? And there's always men in her comments that'll be like, I'll help you make another one. It's like, man, that's not even fucking helpful. Find the first one. God. What else am I angry about right now? Wasn't expecting to come up this fast. I'm a bisexual, but you knew that. And listen, it's not my fault that I'm bi, it's my parents, alright? It was the ingredients. Like, they made 3 really fruity fucking kids. My dad's an actor, my mom's an English teacher. Okay, like, you put those 2 things together, you're gonna get something that's a little bit gay. That's just how it was gonna go. I'm bi, my brother's gay, my sister plays softball. So it's 3 for 3. For those who got it, we call it a queer homo run in the house. It's pretty sick. It's pretty fun. I grew up really poor. Did anybody in here grow up really poor? We got any poors? Anybody poor now? Yeah, there we go. That one's louder. So that means some of you really fell off. I've never been up. I grew up poor. I was just having a good time as a kid, and then I found out, like, as an adult, when I would like share stories of my childhood with people, the vibe would change, and I'd be like, wait. Like, I was telling a friend of mine the other week how my mom used to make us these little chore charts, and if we completed everything, at the end of the week, she would take us to Toys R Us. And he was like, oh, that's so cool. What would she buy you? I was like, no, like, we would just go. Like, that was the whole reward. Like, for years I thought Toys R Us was a museum. I didn't know. I just thought that was like a kick-ass Barbie installation they had. I didn't know you could take it home. When it was going out of business, I was like, fucking somebody donate. What are we doing? Start a foundation. Do you guys like remember when you could go to like a Walmart, Target, Toys R Us and go to the video game aisle and just pretend to play the Wii? Do you guys remember that? That was my shit growing up. Like, to this day, I'm always like, I'll kick your ass at Mario Kart, dude, as long as it's in demo mode, homie. I've never played Mario Kart before, but if this poetry shit works out, I'll be towed. Good night.
Give it up for Abby Vollmann, everybody. The comedy stylings. Very funny stuff, and stepping in at the moment's notice. We love that. That is a consummate professional right there. Give it up for Abby Vollmann. Consummate professional. Once again, it's a 2-drink minimum. Sign up for next week. DM me right now. And if you want to check out any of these artists, you can find them in the Easy Paradise Mag stories. I'm tagging people if you want to check out. You want to go down the rabbit hole. You want to see the body work. Check it out. Give it up one more time for Abby Vollmann, everybody. All right, we have Ronan mguire on deck. We have Angel and Bugz coming up. We have Matt degroat, Christine, Una, Megan Crantz, Peter Glissman, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a pedal storm. It's springtime. I don't know if you've seen the dress, but Ashley is wearing a very beautiful butterfly dress tonight. And I think it's National Poesy Month. Who better than the master? I mean, she's got a book coming out next year. She's going to go on a book tour. It's going to be incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the amazing, the great Ashley Escobar in the butterfly dress. It's pedal storm time. Did I miss anything? Give it up for Ashley.
Yes!
Hi, so the first poem I'm gonna read is called I Love Sex and Eileen, and if you want a copy of the poem as a zine, come find me after I read, and I'll give you a free copy. Lulu takes a photo of me and my stuffed Dachshund Henri on a stoop on Morton Street, hoping I can use it as my book cover. We joke about finding a dog to walk, then I met Georgette and fell in love. I love the word gnaw. I love the simplicity of a nibble, of wearing distress, of Georgette leaping onto the stoop next to me and my doodle-filled dress, gnawing on my puffy sleeves. Georgette, my magnolia, poodle puddle pogo stick. I want you in my collage. Put your dog in my walk. Put your mug on my shirt. Put your mug in my protest. The library is sold out of Eclipse glasses, so we watch the live stream on TikTok, and I'll wait until Friday to be on yours. Can't believe we haven't had sex in 4 weeks, but I trust you. Everyone is carrying tulips, and I'm gnawing away at Eileen, and everything is April. And this one is called Paradise Purple. I blame the cat that my lilies got thrown out. I ran into Anselm walking his child through Tompkins after ordering the same chicken cops as Eileen. They declared it's like we're family. I agreed and shared my leftovers with Matt, who is not with me now. I love a good midnight bistro. Trading the open mic for an espresso and fairy lights was my only call. Why would I want to be anything short of a feature? I hear Matt's prophecies in bed with his eyes closed, lips freshly off my cheek. What a year it's been. Now I call him Schmoopy like on Seinfeld, and the cat replaced the lilies with the purple orchid I place on my bedside table. There are not enough shadows in New York. There's only light. Pedal storm. I skip school to read Not Me, surrounded by tulips. There's no longer slush on the soccer field. I've tried being a team player my entire life and failed, so I write poems for myself. It's our anniversary of the first time we had sex. I studied the menu for hours before we arrived, yet I hesitate on splitting tiramisu. I wanted the sheep drawn on the cocoa powder. Now I have a sunburn on the tip of my nose from posing all day with the magnolias that survived the pedal storm. I thought this year would be the year I didn't get any mosquito bites, but it's only April and it's too late. Woo! And this is my last one. It's called Checkered Napkin. I heard you barking up the interstate. I was born with 1 foot out the door and wings folding slowly, printed your zine war commercial as active protest before I hit the road. What is the fairest hand? It isn't time to swim in a bowl of cereal alone. I love coasters as souvenirs and steal one from the dinosaur diner in turquoise cowboy boots, wishing you would wipe the crumbs off the corner of my mouth. The waxing gibbous has already risen at 3:40 p.m., but the sun prefers his waiting. There's no end in sight, only new rooms. This is the part of the film where I, the director, yell, "Get off my bed." Then let the dog eat her epilogue. Thank you. And if you would like, one of these zines, come find me at this table, and I'll give you one for free. Yes, all of those poems are dedicated to my schmoopy.
Give it up for the pedal storm, everybody. Ashley Escobar. It's fantastic poetry. Look for it, 2025. Glib coming out. Winner of the contest. Give it up one more time for Ashley, everybody. Yeah, National Poetry Month. That was fantastic. Pedal Storm, Purple Paradise, very appropriate. All right, we have Angel and Bugz on deck. The amazing Angel and Bugz. We have Matt degroat coming up with that. We have Christine, Una, Megan Crantz, Peter Glissman, Julian G, Max Zorn, Peter Gurl, and more. Very excited about this next act. Can we get Ronan mguire up to read some poetry for us? Cool, great name, great poetry name, Ronan mguire.
Hi everyone. I'm going to read 2 short poems. This first one is called One Small Bottle. Listen, never stop. When you're walking down the street and you see someone you don't want to see, say hello and keep walking, but don't stop. If you do, they'll say, I met someone with your name and it reminded me of you. Of course it did, you'll say. Don't you know that's how a name works? I was staring at a white cat in the window when a man begged me to go into the liquor store and buy him one small bottle, and he told me he doesn't have any bad habits. I swear, I saw the cat look through the window at the man and ask if he's misunderstood. I'm afraid of 2 people, Jesus Christ and the butcher who stands too close on the door, looking out on Graham Avenue covered in pig's blood. Listen, I'm afraid of one thing. The stop between Bedford Avenue and First Avenue, when my ears pop and I think I'll never hear right again. The white cat arches its back and yawns. The day drags on. Listen, I twisted my ankle on the ice and no one asked me if I was okay. I just looked around for comfort. The sky was pure white. I remember that. I remember some things. The next day I etched my name in the hot cement. I wrote Ronan in 2003, and my brother wrote World Peace, and then we pressed the cat's paw in the cement, and some 20 years later you can still see the outline of its claws from a creature far, far gone, far away now. Listen, the other side of the street is sunnier, but I don't have the energy to cross. I push my headphones farther into my ears, as if to ask everyone to leave me alone, but I don't want anyone to ever leave me alone. Thank you. I'm gonna read one more. I wrote this morning, so. It's called North. Me and my friends, we used to live north of Boston, further north than we'd care to admit. We wore jackets from auto body shops with names stitched on that weren't ours, Collins and Bryant and Walker and Thomas, and we felt trapped inside the bodies of mechanics from the ill-fitting coats that strangled our arms like blood pressure straps. Now we're north of something cosmic. We call ourselves crazy before anyone else can. Now we rise so late that we feel the heat through the bay windows from the high noon sun, and we are thankful that we missed the morning. Now we tell ourselves what to do, wear necklaces with the gold names of those we love, Bessinger and Katznelson and Crivet and Perot. As for me, I include the word abandon in all my poems, write in uppercase because I'm holding my grudges closer than the devout hold the body of Christ. I pick the classics off the shelf with abandon and write your name backwards in the margins. Thank you.
Even for Ronan mguire, those wonderful poems. Oh yeah, do you have a poetry Instagram or anything that we can? All right, well, we loved it. We're replaying it in our head. It was fantastic. Give it up for Ronan mguire. Really great poetry here at National Poetry Month. There's just one Monday left. Bring your A game here to KGB Bar. All right. We have the amazing Matt degroat on deck. We have Christine coming up. We have Una, Megan Crantz, Peter Glissman, Julian G, Max Zorn, Peter Girl, can we get, all right, these next guys are poets in the true sense of the words. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an education, get ready for the lesson. Can we get Angel Lugo in Boogie Down Bugz? These guys, the bards of New York, give it up for Angel Lugo.
Here we go.
Come on, make some noise. He's gonna make you get loud.
Pretty sure you know Brooklyn native Angel Lugo, and I myself is the Boogie Down Bugz. And from the Bronx, Harlem, uptown, the supernatural, the sutra and tonder flow, motherfucker about to kick you some shit, me and Angel tonight. So what we got up going, of course, the most famous one we got a hit is called Hot Moms. We're gonna throw that shit for you.
Yeah!
I love a good hot mom.
How you guys doing? How you guys doing? You good? And this is a very special night, and of course we know it's Earth Day, and you know, when midnight comes, it'll be my mom's birthday, so we got a lot to celebrate. Thank you so much. Let's start.
Yeah!
Wow.
Do it!
Sorry.
Hey, we're enjoying our night. Hey, I know what you meant.
Right, chill. Okay, we good. It's your paradise. How the fuck we doing tonight? Alright, Brooklyn native Boogie Down Bugz is in fucking attendance. We got the illest fucking host right here. He said he was considering giving us a freestyle. So, towards the end, you gotta push Matt onto the stage. Give me a couple of lines. Yeah! We trying to hear that. We trying to hear that. Alright. We got 3 tracks for you tonight. 2 of them are new shit. We just recorded it 2 hours ago.
Didn't we? Tell them, brother.
We did. We got some people in the crowd. Shout out to my boy Nash. Shout out to me. We got a lot of illest motherfuckers here. We got regulars. Thank you. You guys are so fucking awesome. We're making this life-changing shit for you. Let's get the countdown going, because hot moms, we love them.
Yeah!
I love them.
Yes!
That's a definitely. All right.
2, 1. Oh shit.
What's going on with the beat?
The hot moms are not in the house.
They were.
I don't want to hear that. That's the last thing I'm trying to hear.
They were.
What's your name? Single father. I'm just saying, you know, feel me? It's all good. I'm gonna get that going.
Oh, here you go.
Can you just play it for a sec real fast?
Yeah, sure. Just gonna play it real quick. Make sure it's good.
Alright, started talking. Alright, so it should be.
Alright.
I'm just trying to free up my mind.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You, I know, you see.
Started talking, half baked, ain't no joke. Word to rock him, the 18th letter. Getting much better, authentic like the bear on your polo sweater. 2024, I sound better. Now I'm James Harden, I Euro step exploring, there's more. I'm sliding like Jordan when I be scoring. Fuck around, you see the body's born. Life's traumatic, so many crack things falling on the floor. My mom's calling. I see so many people surrounding me. Is who I wanna be, a true MC. No days off. 1:31 a.m. Releasing the venom right out the phlegm. I need Timbs. It's fall season. Sucker rappers I call treason. You haven't gone past content teasing with no performance. Crushing opponents when on stage. Stand ups disrespecting, not trying. We still climbing, so I stand here a real OG. Straight from 91 till infinity with the mental stability. Keep it funky like fried chicken from Kennedy's. Look at Jaja, kidding me? Me, native and PTP, that Boogie Down Bronx, we get connection. Triple double for the Reverend. Ain't no love, no more strawberry lettuce that truly exists. Looking at my life as a catalyst.
Circumstantial evidence. Mindset is curious. It's driving me bananas. I've been living to the limit with my focus on the digits. One third of my division was just
Going through my savings.
You ain't even saving money, yeah, you acting like you made it. I know she really love me, yeah, she acting like I'm faking her. Taking in the shorty like an archaeologist. I just really take a mind and everything that she can think. I've been living in the current, things can be gone in a blink. I've been looking in her eyes,
If she giving me the way.
I like it all, fuck the business, I just love to have my pedigree. She knows all about it and we talk about the chemistry.
Focus on the film with Randy Crocker kind of recipe.
Just cause we falling out doesn't mean we're enemies. This is a track for the people that been feeling lonely. Raise the car, feel the vibe, man.
I hear you, homie.
Tell me how you feeling in the head you been holding, man. Easy paradise, brother, you should really know, man. This is a track for the people that been feeling lonely. Raise the car,
Feel the vibe, man. I hear you, homie.
Hi, moms, people, thank you so much.
Love y'all, love y'all.
Love you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Oh man, oh man.
You got a business card at the end.
Send them shits out.
I got a business card. We pushing that Section 8 City Fest. It don't matter. You need an apartment. Holla at a motherfucker. We got 2 tracks. Don't let me hold you up. Oh, we'll dive right in. I'm pretty hot mom.
Cook it.
Hot mom.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me starting up.
Oh, okay. Let them know.
What's up? Yeah. Rudy Gobert, Bobby can't never box me out. 5 hooks and now they tryna knock me out. Got the keys, man, you can't never lock me out. Sell gold so you can't never clock me out. 4 late film hoes, what the fuck's your toupee? Mama shorty more boozy than a damn souffle. Today, we can ride out, call it doomsday. Cleaning up the sound, fucking Vladdy on the Blue Jays. First law, take that fear and make it decimated. How many times will I fall before I'm elevated? Premeditated demolition of the right. Do you mean a definition or you're looking for the lie? Yeah, Lord, too. Have faith, you're a visionary. Like when I die, I'll have to cite me in the dictionary. Catch me on stage or catch me uptown. Ripping rhymes with the supernatural for these raw clowns. They be thinking they the shit, but won't ever hold a crown. They be thinking they some dogs, but won't make it in the pound. So Lord, 3. Breeze the underestimation, on the down, playing only leagues in the devastation.
On my knee from raising cannon and black Tims. Next level switch to Air Jordans before the Tims. It's my MCD, so now I ban it. Piss for motherfuckers sipping yak up in the back pretending they friends. Make the men's as I shine like a white Benz. Big body, no Cadillac. I'm talking big ends, talking big ends as I'm dropping more gems. I am not about the money, I'm about making hymns. Chase the wind or become a biohazard like the bastards off 181st. Best obey your thirst, leave the trigger low, cause that be the worst. Pimps take your ass off this earth for what it's worth. Then if you drop it on the ghetto motherfuckers, speaking of my ghetto verse, pushing your herbs to the curb. Shit's absurd. I be that 91 Jordan in my black green ones, playing this game like I'm Larry Bird. Law 4 always said less, no need to say more. You know it's like a game of chess, you need to play more. Love box, make your wreck, watch your step up at the gap, let's protect your neck.
5 laws of power, it's just a story. It is a lot of fucking lyrics, y'all. We got one more close out for all the heartbroken people in the crowd.
Oh yeah.
Especially the Heartbreak Boys.
Yeah.
Those of y'all that know me, I'm not no singer.
Thank you. Me neither. But we still trying like a mug.
We got some sauce to close it out. Alright, word. So, go ahead and forgive me. Shed a couple tears out here for my heartbreaking boys. Got heartbreakers in how I know. Woo. Shit, I'm hot. Big motherfucker with a fat flow. You know how to go down. Heartbreaking, doing heartbreak things. And a heartbreak biz. That's what heartbreak brings. I've been feeling tipsy, baby. I've been feeling down. We can go round for round. Tyson blazing pound for pound. I'm a heartbreak kid doing heartbreak things. And a heartbreak biz. That's what heartbreak brings. I've been feeling tipsy, baby. I've been feeling down. We can go round for round. Tyson blazing pound for pound. Yeah.
Oh, I got so much trouble on my mind. Oh, I do, definitely. Oh, I got so much trouble on my mind. Oh, I got so much trouble on my mind.
I know we building it up. I know y'all getting restless. It's all good. Don't worry.
Oh, I got so much trouble on my mind. Okay, getting into the dough, constantly smoking on the dro, breaking my back every single night at the warehouse, body can't take no more, can't take any more being poor, selling our shit till we own the store. I love the pussy, but the pussy love me. I got no wife or hoe, not anymore, got all the shows, that if you want you too can go. Check out me and my team, chasing our dream in the cream. How could you manage a meme without holding the thing? Corporate be plotting schemes, but we still reigning supreme. You haven't found out, we got so much to redeem. What you hear ain't what it seem. Got so much trouble on my mind.
These songs are fresh. Everybody, I want to close out on a high note. I am not a singer, but
me neither.
Alright.
Let's go.
Money making schemes, best believe that we're making deposits. Stacking the profits, yeah, stacking the profits was new in the market. Come on, 280 is running it up, running it up. We ain't planning on stopping it. Fuck slowing it down. I'm coming right at you, man. That's it, it's so typical. Bitches the imbeciles. The fact you would lag is truly a miracle. Hate that I'm lyrical. Ronnie done told me the difference is pinnacle versus the biblical. The silence I'm carrying, it isn't invincible. Stop it, the pitiful. United as one, we're never divisible. Heartbreak kids doing heartbreak things. And a heartbreak biz, this what heartbreak brings. I've been feeling tipsy, baby. I've been feeling down. We can go round for round. Tyson blazing pound on the pound. I'm a heartbreak kid doing heartbreak things. You what?
next time. Let me give it time.
We're gonna hold them to it, right? All right. Mr. Brooklyn Native, Boogie Down Bugs. I got cards if you need an apartment, if you want to hire a motherfucker. You guys have been awesome. Thank you. He's just gonna throw one out for you before we go it off. Holla at your boy. You guys have been awesome. It is all for you. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.
This shit sofa ring. Lord help me, heart is heavy, go and let it rain. Over a year dealing with sickness, just endless pain. Every night breaking my back, feel like a fork bang. Fuck diesel niggas be talking, I want that propane. Cocaine, cut in front of my eyes, be my big brother. One thing he taught me well is how to be a motherfucker. Guess why I never loved her, or why I never fucked her. Whoa. On my way to work, pushing these jerks right on the bus. Nothing to discuss except for my green bucks. So greenbacks a Shake Shack. Someone called beef under attack. The only thing that got caught in my ear is fight back, nigga. My fitted Indian, whole style sipping this shit is like an obsidian. Niggas schooling, niggas private, this isn't Damien. Niggas crying cause they broke, why the fuck you shaming them? Shit's a game of them, I put the blame in them. Living backwards, they asses is out. Grew up another miserable bastard with billies without titties is out. Probably Vanessa Del Rio's. Now pardon as I shit flames the Biscayne eating these Cheetos. Rain up in my 9 to 5, trying to save shorty for real, hoping she's still alive. My baby mama calling, don't wanna talk and hear the lies. Imagine both of them beating my daughter's second. Surprise, that's how I knew what's up. That is how you about your business and poured yourself a cup. Wanted to talk, nigga. Buckets like Derek Fisher. Let's know the game quicker. Gotta think much more than the city because the world's bigger. Whenever in doubt, I'm pulling verbal triggers. Split your centerpiece, study the book of life, the bigger picture. Motherfuckers Hollywood faster, that New York nigga. I love y'all. Hey, it's just a storytelling. Me and her are good. Me and her are good. Moving on. My username, of course, super.naturally.me.91. You already know how we rolling. 280 out. Oh my God,
Wow, that is a rhyming masterclass. Vanessa Del Rio and Cheetos. Give it up for Boogie Down Bugs, Angel Ludo, the True Bards, the leader, the advanced rhyme schemes. I learn every week. I bow at the feet of the masters. I don't want to. I'm not worthy. I don't want to desecrate your music with my. I don't really freestyle. I'm more of like a free verse kind of exploratory lyricist. I'm like a lyrical ballads. You know, that was Coleridge and Wordsworth. That was their double album. All right. Give it up one more time for Angel and Bugs, everybody. We have Christine on deck. We have Luna coming up. Megan Crantz. Peter Glissman, Julian G, Max Zorn, Britney Ledesma, Francis Rowland, Chloe Fimiano, Sierra Rupp, Ty Bessinger, and more, Natalie. Oh my God, okay, so this button I'm wearing right here, okay, this is from Apotheca Press, Est 2022. This next poet I met downstairs in the legendary KGB bar. I did a reading a couple summers ago. We connected, and we've done some open mics, we've done some readings. I'm very excited for his magazine that's going to be coming out this summer. I think it'll be at the New York Poetry Festival, if people are going to be there, if everybody's going to be there. Check out the New York Poetry Festival. We're very excited about it. Let's give it up for the editor of the Apotheca Press. Can we give it up for Matt degroat, everybody? We're stoked to have Matthew degroat back.
Fuck. Woo! I gotta follow that. I feel like I'm back in the golden age of hip hop. That shit was fucking great. Thanks a lot, Schmoopy. Fuck. Alright. Well. Bring it back down. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I've been saying Apotheca. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic.
This is a European thing. But yeah, well, more on that later. I've got a few poems for you guys.
Woo!
This one's called All the Way Home. You wake and drop to the floor, count push-ups and listen to the news. I rolled out of bed, sigh not again, and siphon coffee and read Schopenhauer. You go to work for 9 hours for someone else who pays you in feces. I jerk off and have a shower and a cigarette and write poems until it's acceptable to switch over to Scotch whiskey. Usually just before sunset, earlier if it's overcast. You get home shaking in tears, cook yourself a meal, knees wobbling, aching. You read some book club trash and fall asleep in a puddle of yourself. I'm out wandering the streets, cold, the pubs, the women. I've had enough, but clearly I have not. I feel myself shrivel. You dream of glass pyramids and sex in outer space and kissing the walls of a padded white room. I've got 2 smokes left. My head begins to dizzy and sore. Your right hip is bruised from decades of slumber. I grab a $1 slice with my last $2 and I drink and I choke, laughing to myself, thinking of us. Ha ha ha. All the way home. Thanks. Forgot my fucking glasses. It's fucked up, right? Wait, where's... Is Ashley still here? That was the best intro of the night, by the way. Taylor put out an album with Poet in the title, and I almost killed myself today. This one's sorry, Matt. This one's called Posthumous Men. Passionate and weak like no other mistake in the world. A gray hawk, a comic strip, a 2-band radio alive with static, spewing new color from the restless underground to the tops of soggy clouds. I cut my lip alone on a stressful night and rotate and move around the furniture lest I tire of the shape of my prison cell. This is all to say no to war, and now to everlasting sleep, and a drink for a toast to the new blurred border that divides the great and the forgotten. Perhaps I am not a timely man. Perhaps it is my fate to be understood posthumously. My lip, it still bleeds into the dark isolation, the icy winds, or the memory of your wine-washed breath as I cut my heart on a heavy morning sun and march towards the odds that are forever against me. Woo! Alright, thanks guys. I got one more, but I'm supposed to say this thing now because I'm trying to be like a... I have like a book. My first book is coming out this year. Thanks. It's fucking poetry, isn't it? But I got a little mailing list I put together here. So if you want to sign up, pre-sales are going to start in June. I would love you to sign up if you want to be reminded about that. If any of this grabs you. All right. So this is my last one for tonight. This one's called "You Should Probably Date Me." Or not. I love that that's what got laughs. I like coffee and breezy 23-degree weather. I dislike mutant viruses and injustice and money. I like money and sex and whiskey in abundant moderation. My perfect first date, an international airport, a gin and a tonic and lime. A smoking section, a reclining seat with some extra leg room and some Dostoevsky to make me laugh. A kiss on the neck with the smell of the ocean and you. Nights in, nights out, a cozy 500-year-old pub. You're active, I'm funny, you're contagious, I'm recovering, anxious, nauseous, 5'11", middle-aged, angry and disappointed with myself, probably allergic to your cat. I'm Matthew degroat, everybody. Please, if you want to sign the mailing list, hit me up. Thank you so much. Thanks, Schmoopy.
Yeah! All right.
Cannot wait for that book. Give it up for Matthew degroat, everybody. It's National Poetry Month, and the state of poetry is strong. I believe it. We have amazing poets all across the city. There's open mics, there's readings, there's books being published. Give it yourselves a round of applause. the poets of New York and this world. It's Earth Day. We care about the earth more than anybody, I think. Right, poets? We think about it. I don't know. We think about the sky and the water and the wind, and we talk to the earth. We anthropomorphize it. We have the amazing Una coming up on deck. We have Megan, Crantz, Peter, Glissman, Britney, Ledesma, Julian G, Max Zorn, Chloe Femiamo, Sierra Root, Francis Rowland. Let's get some more poetry. It's National Poetry Month. It's Shakespeare's birthday. Can we get Christine up to read for us, everybody? Give it up for Christine.
I really can't tell what the vibe is. So, I'm too high for this. So, I had a birthday recently. I turned 27. And you start to like question at this age, like, what your youth means, like for your beauty and your value, and you start to notice that you're getting like crow's feet and whatever. So anyways, I wrote this last year when I was turning 26, and I was alone for my birthday. It turns out I haven't read this poem since, but this is for Becca Rudd, who is here with me. So this is called On Turning 26. Sold my worn panties in a City MD parking lot to some guy from Reddit who posted that he was seeking, quote, freshly worn, full-style cotton panties from a woman, unquote. I admire him for knowing what styles are healthiest for vaginal pH and what styles prevent bacterial vaginosis. Went home to my best friend waiting at my door with chocolate chip, coconut sea salt cookies and candles. Mom FaceTimed me from Mexico. Dad was sunburnt. They sang together to me in an empty house. Went to work on April 19th and my bosses bought me sushi because they forgot about my birthday the day before. We sat around the table and talked about how we'd kill ourselves if we lost the ability to have sex over peanut avocado rolls. I told my 54-year-old supervisor that she needs to invest in a better vibrator because she keeps bringing up her sex life at work. Went to my grad school class and ran a therapeutic group where the girl I allied myself with hating on last year revealed that she had been walked in on by her boyfriend's mom while she was getting fucked from behind. She drew us a diagram of the layout of the scenario, and I told her this was definitely an applicable example to share with the rest of the class, so she did. As my professor turned red and sweat and muttered, "Thank you for sharing." We sat in class discussing the repercussions of Florida's Don't Say Gay legislation, and I thought about the gay panic of Republican legislators. I wondered if those legislators felt the same gay panic of being in a room about to have gay sex and questioning who was going to top and who was going to bottom and questioning what that even meant but not wanting to ask. Switched my Hinge settings from women to men, wondered why no one was hot like the last man I was fucking last spring, swiped a couple times and unexpectedly found him with updated pictures. Messaged him saying, "Damn bro, you look so familiar," and then remembered I have a picture of Mike Wazowski's ass cheeks on my profile. Cried in the car on the way home from work, not because I miss him or because he's seeing other people, but because I understood my tendency to imagine myself with someone based on the projected version of their personhood I created to satisfy my own needs. Thought about how maybe it's easier to make out with misogynists like Tatiana said, cried in the produce section of the grocery store over people like Tatiana who keep me buoyant through our shared distillation of experiences. Stole probiotics in the self-checkout line at Whole Foods and wondered why I felt so empty, felt robbed of myself and not replenished enough, and turned 26.
Give it up for Christine, that amazing poetry. I mean, god damn, that was good poetry. National Poetry Month, give it up for Christine, everybody. Is that right, Christine Kell? Christine Kell? All right, we don't disclose that, but give it up one more time. That was fantastic. It's okay. We don't want to blow up anybody's spot. They don't want to know. Share the poem, and that's it. That's what we get. We love it. Thank you for your offering here on Earth Day. Fantastic. I mean, we loved it. Give it up one more time for Christine. Christine? Am I saying it wrong?
Christine, you're correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Christine.
Christine, everybody. That was really a great poem. And we're honored. I mean, we have so many amazing writers, amazing comedians, amazing musicians. We have the amazing Megan Crantz on deck. We have Peter Glissman coming up, Britney Ledesma, Julian G, Max Zorn, Chloe Fimiamas here. Can we get... Let's get Una. Is Una in the house? Una, I'm not sure. Yes, give it up for Una, everybody.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, happy Earth Day, and thank you to Easy Paradise for illuminating that fact to me. I had to go looking through the anthologies, trying to find anything that was remotely Earth-related. So I landed on something to do with Ireland, and like most Irish people in New York, I've made it my whole personality now. So this one's called Remembrance Sunday, and I'm going to do one and done so you stay interested in me, alright? So, Remembrance Sunday. Sodden butts and sugar sachets sprinkle leaves in a swirling gumbo pot of dead things at the feet of Sunday shoppers donning plastic poppies, remembering fallen ancestors who fought valiantly at the front while their brothers shot mine at the gerrymandered borders. In the name of king and country, hollow chimes that ring about my skull, already brimmed with learned history, of men who fought from freedom, but whose freedom for which they fought. Not for those draped in red, white and blue, nor cloaked in green, white and gold, but for those in tailored suits with waistcoats that hang like crucifixes, deeming who will be sent to the gumbo pot of dead things. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Una and that amazing Earth-themed poem, pulling that out of the archives, out of the vault. You do not have to follow the theme. It's strictly, there, just if you want to riff off it, if you want to bounce off it, but it's not meant to threaten anybody or anything. It's not meant to be a requirement. But that was fantastic. Give it up one more time for Una, everybody. All right, so we have the hilarious Peter Glissman on deck. We have Britney Ledesma, the great Britney Ledesma. We have Julian G coming up, Max Zorn, Chloe Fimiano, Sierra Root, Francis Rowland, Ty Bessinger, Natalie, Jaxn, mykola, John King. We're very excited about this next poet. Without further ado, one of the best poets. Can we give it up for Megan Crantz, everybody? I think Shakespeare would just be loving this right now.
Woo! Hey guys. Okay, so I work at a public hospital where there are a lot of different street vendors out with a lot of different life experiences. So I was trying to write a couple of different poems based on different things that I've seen. So this first one is called The Dasani Bottle of Holy Water. You brought the Dasani water bottle of holy water to your son's lips. I know what happens after death, you said, but my son is not welcome in the kingdom of heaven yet. He's too young. The vendor on the street corner said so. The holy water trickled over the boy's cold, pursed lips and onto his chest wall. The rise and fall of the ventilator causing flowing, convoluted streams to pool on the floor next to him. The body prays home, piece by piece. And this next one is called The Waste of Luxury. If the soul is dirt, then hope is a fruit vendor, peddling burnt sugar and cravings until the crumpled bodies, bloated with sweetness, drop down at the altar of insulin and beg for rapid release. Thanks, guys.
Woo! Give it up for Megan Crantz, everybody. Powerful writer. You're a nurse, or that's a medical health professional. She's saving lives. She's writing deep poetry. Give it up one more time for Megan Crantz. She had a poem published in a medical journal last time. That was pretty amazing. We love having Megan Crantz. Give it up one more time for Megan Crantz, everybody. A beautiful poem. All right, so we have the great Britney Ledesma on deck. We have Julian G. We can't wait to see Julian G again. Max Zorn, Chloe Fimiano, Sierra Root, Francis Rowland, Ty Bessinger, Natalie, Jaxn. let's get one of the funniest guys in the business. I don't know if he's doing a slot. He's always playing Gotham comedy. He's doing this, he's doing that. You've seen him everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the great Peter Glissman. Peter Glissman, he's on a date tonight, so let's make it hot for Peter Glissman.
Gee, a twice divorced stand-up comic on a date. Go figure. You ever wonder where the No Child Left Behind kids do their high school class reunions? I'm thinking way in the back. No Child Left Behind. Isn't that the same thing as every mother too fucking lazy to have an abortion? So the weather's been pretty much abysmal. Today was a nice day, but it's been cold, it's been raw. It's late April. I'm ready for summertime. Anybody else? How about it? Cold, raw weather makes people insane. I saw something the other day. It was raining, it was windy, it was cold. I saw a homeless guy get busted for domestic violence. And it got me to thinking, you ever wonder how a homeless guy yells at his hungry kids? You're eating me out of... Have you ever wondered if the Virgin Mary had a good time on Mother's Day? I'm gonna say no. I think every year she was just slumped in the corner, bawling her eyes out. Jesus would come home. Mom, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? I'll tell you what's wrong. My husband smells like sawdust, my son doesn't exist, and I've never been fucked. That's what's wrong, Junior. So 4 years ago, it was the height of the first wave of a global pandemic. I was sitting at home, listening to a lot of music, watching a lot of TV, reruns and shit. So I was listening to a lot of Nirvana, I was listening to a lot of the Foo Fighters. Yeah. And it occurred to me, all their songs sound the same. Have you ever noticed that? Guitar solo. It got me to thinking about relationships. See, there's this guy named Kurt Cobain. He was the leader of the band Nirvana. He was in a relationship. You know what he did? He put a shotgun to his chest and blew himself to bits. So Taylor Hawkins was in the Foo Fighters with the drummer from Nirvana, Dave Grohl. You know what he did? He died of a drug overdose. But he was in a relationship. It was a band. It was a relationship. So I started to think about relationships. You know what occurred to me, folks? I had an epiphany. Don't get into a relationship. Yeah. If you get into a relationship, don't get married. And if you get married, don't have kids. And if you have kids, make sure they're criminals. Have you ever heard of a reform school shooting? Watched a lot of TV during COVID. I finally got a chance to see that movie, The Two Popes. And then I was watching Three Stooges reruns. And it occurred to me, wouldn't it have been better, because, see, here's the thing, I went to Catholic school for 12 years, I call it atheist prep. You guys know about Catholics? You touch yourself, you're going to hell. You touch little boys, you're going to Boston. Catholics are big on funerals. Now, I'm gonna get cremated, I like to think outside the box. You know how much Catholics like pain? They took the Bible and they added more chapters. But here's the thing. I watched that movie, The Two Popes, but then I was watching a lot of reruns of The Three Stooges, and it occurred to me, wouldn't it be better if the Catholic Church was run by the Three Stooges? Couldn't you imagine going to confession? Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Why you oughta? Or how about marriage? In the name of the Lord, I now pronounce you man and wife. So Easter was kind of weird for me. because I'm a big fan of body cam footage. I mean, let's face it, body cam footage, it gets bad politicians voted out of office, it gets bad cops thrown off the force, but I don't just want body cam footage for now and in the future. I'd love to see the body cam footage from the birth of, or from the crucifixion of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I think it'll look something like this. This is bullshit! Someone got my ass! Flat nails, this shit fucking hurts! Ma! Blow somebody! I have issues. I have so many issues. My issues have issues. I have a great memory. So I have back issues. I get sad. So I need tissues for my issues. My ex-wife couldn't handle my issues, so she canceled her subscription. You guys have been great. I'm Pete Glissman. Thank you.
Much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Give it up for the great Peter Glissman, everybody. Here in the Tortured Poets Department, the torture continues on Earth Day, everybody. All right, that was fantastic. Give it up one more time for the great Peter Glissman, the Irish Catholic perspective weighing in. Important. All right, we have Julian G on deck. We have Max Zorn, Chloe Fimiano, Sierra Rope, Francis Rowland, Ty Bessinger, Natalie, Jaxn, Mykola, John King, Peter Gurl. Can we get, oh my God, one of the funniest, this is for the hardcore ledesmians. Can we get Britney Ledesma up, everybody? One of the best. We love Britney Ledesma. Give it up for Britney Ledesma.
Keep it going for Matt. And God, I get it. I had a weird Easter too. I got stoned and nailed, just like my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Okay? Oh my God, how are we?
Good.
Thank you. One person replied. That's awesome. I'm bisexual. You can tell because I talk about it a lot. And only date men. Okay, no, sometimes I'll fuck an ugly dude that makes me laugh and I'm like, shit, am I a sapiosexual now? I'm like, I love that mushy gushy mind. God, I was a stripper for a year in college. That's true. I wasn't really good at it though. I never got called sexy, but I did get called goofy a lot though. I think it's because I go, you want to lap dance? Have you ever just been at a job for the morale? Because that was me at the strip club. It's like, no, she's not great, but we keep her for the vibes, you know? God. I was going to Texas State at the time, and I was studying psychology. And I would tell men I was studying psychology and that I was in school, and they were like, you're lying. I'm like, yes, I am lying about going to a college that has one of the highest acceptance rates in Texas. Yes, because that's a very important thing to lie about. And then when I told some men I was like, oh, I'm studying psychology, they'd be like, no way. Not a chance. You read minds? Be like, yeah. You're thinking about tits right now. Like, shit, she's really good. God, I don't know, was it the voice? I'm Mexican, I can do the voice, okay? If Drake didn't say the N-word, I can do the voice, the Mexican voice, okay? Occasionally people will say no, and I'm just like, saying, lo siento, let me pull out the jalapeno, I've been boofing all day for you. Okay, clearly I'm pretty white. My friend though, he's a full-bred, 100% Mexican. And you can tell because in his family photo, the tallest person in there is in the wheelchair. It's like, what is it that happens when most Hispanic people hit like 5'11", you know? Ethan, there's a mic over by you. Can you shut up? God, I'm trying to get a fucking tape. This is hell. God, have you ever had a need to get something and you just can't? God. Now, okay, start 5 minutes over. No, I'm joking. That's fine. We're gonna hold this book then.
I was, pretend you were at my place on Christmas Eve, okay? You know what it looks like, pretend. I had a guy friend over and we were listening to Tupac. Yeah, I heard one of his songs on Euphoria once. Okay, and then out of nowhere he grabs the guitar off my wall and starts playing Riptide. Which is just like so hack, you know? That's like the getting in your pants equivalent of what's the deal with airline food? Okay. After he looks at me, moves my bangs out of my face, bangs my bangs if you will, and he says, "You're different. You're not like other girls." To which I replied, "Yeah, I'm not like other girls. I have scurvy." Okay, on the outside I may be a 26-year-old woman, but on the inside I'm a 53-year-old pirate with a vitamin C deficiency. Okay, I want to fuck you with my peg leg while my parakeet watches, bitch. Probably want to crack her ass. Oh, God. If you're gonna say a girl's different, pop off, King. Just explain how, like, wow, Britney, no one's brought up her sexual trauma like you have. God. I'm 26. I got off my parents' health insurance this year, which was way easier than getting kicked off their Netflix, okay? I don't know if any... the government has yet to assist me with Netflix. They have no idea what Grey's Anatomy does for my depression, okay? But now that I have insurance, I feel like I have to use it, you know? Like I have to go to the doctor. I just don't want to step on a scale and see the way. I just came out to myself as a size medium. You know, like I don't want to have to like go home, sit down with a pair of jeans and explain, it's not you, it's me. I'll take that. I fucked up the set myself.
No.
But you know what? White men should speak less.
And the set there. Like in a good way. In a good way.
You suck. God. You ever come... I have had the worst sets of this. I did fine, and then a woman went up after me, and she said, "You know what? I'm sorry, I didn't get your jokes. I just think too much." So I'm gonna end on that.
Give it up for Britney, the great poetry of Britney Ledesma, everybody. National Poetry Month. The comedians do not have it easy here. We are poets. We don't laugh audibly. We think. We process. I mean, who knows what's going on? It looks like we're just, brain dead most of the time. But we're taking it all in, and we love Britney Ledesma. Give it up for Britney Ledesma, man. She's hilarious. She has great content. Check out her content on the internet. She does funny videos and stuff. Give it up one more time for Britney Ledesma, everybody. It's a thankless task. We're thinking of it. Silence just means we're listening. We just want to hear more. Oh, that was fascinating. Tell us more about your... Give it up one more time for Britney Ledesma. Okay, we got Max Zorn on deck. We have Chloe Fimiano, Sierra Roop, Francis Rowland, Ty Bessinger, Natalie, Jaxn, mykola, John King. Let's get Julian G up. We're super excited about Julian G. Everybody making the Easy Paradise return. You may have seen Julian G around town. He's a great lyricist, and we're stoked to have him.
You have a song?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
You could just hit play.
Just right now?
Yeah.
Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. The way the beat is set up, I gotta start at 0 or 137. And I don't like to feel rushed, so we're gonna do a little sound check, a little vibe check. Y'all good? Y'all playing alright? No. I'm a very sleepy boy. I was in Philly this morning and shit. Shout out MJ Transit. If y'all don't know, if you want to go to Philly, you have to transfer to Trenton. From Trenton to Philly. So we're in there last night, trying to take the 910 from Trenton to Philly. And that shit is there, but the power's off, so we're sitting there waiting for 40 minutes. And we finally get on the train to go, and they come through that shit talking about, is anybody missing a child?
And the woman next to me goes, oh my goodness, is it like this all the time? Because you wouldn't even know she's from Dallas, Texas. And this is her first time on a train ever in her life. And I was like, nah, it's not like this all the time. I'm always on this shit, and we're always on time. But when the dude comes by and starts taking the tickets and shit, they click her ticket, and she's like, why do they click my ticket? I'm like, probably so they know that it's been received. She's like, my fault, I'm not very smart. But I was fried as fuck, bro. And all I could think about was that SpongeBob episode when they were clowning Sandy because she was from Texas. But I had to start rapping now. So, look, as I fumble through this photo of beats, I'm finding peace in the conversation. Signs of weakness and some confirmation that the boy is back. When I was kicking it on Cecil B, cruising 17 to JFK to make 15 for 60 minutes ESP. So I CBS, delete the stress. I was swimming in the pool of cess, unimpressed on an interim, floating through a river of time, doing rounds and making rotations, elevating with my people. It's a revolution. So nomadic, we got motion, we got hella movement. Tighten up, this inertia got my stomach in knots. Sitting pretty in this hot box, head in the clouds, frown on my face. My brother wanna know what's wrong. I can't explain it, man. I'm jaded, is the best I got. He just nods and agrees because he's feeling the same, man. And what can we say? And reason, stop, give me a minute. Quickly recollect my thoughts, reconnect the dots. They told the kid to shoot for the stars. I went far, and then the telescope was given to me. Hang it up, dude, that's my frame of mind. On a late night, vamping like Michelle Gellar and Estella pushing daffodils a decade ago. I was trying to fuck on Daphne, and actually it seems I needed more on my plate. So I'ma hit the buffet, leave her with a slab of granite and a bouquet. I'll spark up and that shit on the welcome mat. And O to you and O to us. Call it dust to dust, I'm rusty but you couldn't tell. Put my foot up your ass, for $60 I might let you suck my dick as well. And that's an undersell. Our gift shall be bestowed upon you when you open up your heart and soul to the God, the demigod, cool. And I'ma blow like inflatables, a Michelin man. Stanley steaming like I'm Spliffy McDouble, a mystery man. I'm shitting on these fools, get your dick out your hand, your head in my scope, your dead at your toes. Say goodbye to all that shit that you subscribe to. We got new shit for you to vibe to. And go and put your homies on. This the type of shit to make you get a microphone and try to do what I do. Shit. I'm not good, I'm suicidal. In the tidal pool, I'm losing to the lunar cycle. Sending blessings to a full moon, a new revival. I hope you're feeling me, cause I'm smelling you. You reek of apprehension, that pathetic disillusion. I need for you to tone it down. My body's aching and my head is booming. Still ahead of you, I told him not to let me loose. Trying to pick and choose, have my cake and eat it too. Getting sicker like I'm gluten free. Feeling sticky like I'm glued to you. Shit, got me moving like I'm bulletproof. All my cards on the table, face up, guard down. I'm wearing nothing but my poker face. Now we yelling in an open space. I ain't trying to talk, I'm in my thoughts, milling about. So reserved, just remember, baby, I'm big up and you the birds. What's up, bitch? Man, it's for the birds. What's up? You the birds. What's up? Thank you. Hell yeah.
Give it up for Julian G, everybody. That was super ill. Is that mumble rap? It's whatever it is. It's super dope. We love it. We love having the diverse array of genres that we have and all the amazing terrain that we cover here on National Poetry 420, Earth Day, Tortured Poets Department, Shakespeare Birthday, Theme Night. I think you covered all of them. I think you covered all the Give it up for Julian G. I think he nailed all of the themes. All right, so we're going to have the amazing Peter Gurl coming up next because he's hilarious. We got to get him up. We have Chloe Fimiano coming up, Sierra Rupp, Francis Rowland, Type Bessinger, Natalie, Jaxn, mykola, John King, Peter, Ethan Mead, Noah Snyder. Let's get... Is Max Zorn in the house? This guy's great. We love him. We love his great music. Give it up for Max Zorn. Great guitar player.
love your outfit so much. Hello there. My name is Max Zorn from Seattle. I've been putting out albums for a couple years. It'd be really sweet if you checked them out, especially the last one. It'd be awesome.
Do I sign up online or whenever I get here?
Yeah, if you DM All right. This is totally different from what I've been putting out, though.
What's it called?
Yeah, most of my songs are like pretty depressing. So I kind of just wanted to do something fun for this one. So like something fun and dumb and just
Yeah.
All right, let's try it out. Let's see. All right.
I might hold on. Okay.
And I've blown right through several state lines. Well, the state signs too. And I'll confess that I snagged it through and threw into the trunk.
We start around like 9. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay.
Souvenirs for my love. Now I'm strung out in several cities, on hotel breakfasts like candy necklaces, but I'm eating it up. Yeah, you're the end of my love. And I'm holding on dear to your love. Whenever you are here, and soon I'll be near to your love. You don't move in at the speed of, you don't move in at the speed. And I'm a felony on wheels, but I got Minnesota in the passenger seat, listening to rambles complete with talks of a second life. All because your advice. Yeah, you burnt right through all my points of reference, and ashes to ash. I gotta start this whole thing from scratch, cause the foundations aren't true. You said I gotta love myself too. And I'm holding on dear to your love. Whenever you are here, and soon I'll be near to you, love. You don't move in at the speed of, you don't move in at the speed. My love, yeah, you're the end of my love. You're the end of my love. Yeah, you're the end of my love. Thank you. Awesome, Mike. You can find me on Instagram at ZORNIKIN, Zornikin. But thank you guys, appreciate it.
The great voice, the beautiful high register of Max Zorn, everybody. The Zornikin on Instagram. Check him out on Instagram. Give it up one more time for Max Zorn. Beautiful. The beautiful song stylings. All right, so we have Chloe Fimiano on deck. We have Sierra Whoop, Francis Rowland, Ty Bessinger, Natalie, Jaxn, mykola, John King, Peter Gurl. Peter Gurl is Ethan Mead, known as Snyder, Geo, Andreus Hills, Brandon Scott, and more. We love, let's get Peter Gurl up, man. One of the funniest guys, a great guy. Yeah. Give it up for Peter Gurl. Yeah.
I like how that last guy said, I'm not going to do a sad song. And then proceeded to do a very sad song. Anything acoustic with a high register is going to make me feel something. And by default, most of those feelings are sadness. They're the factory settings, you know? Like a Dodge Ram. What do I have to talk about today? Yes, my name is Peter Gurl, and I believe the male G-spot is a myth. Trust me, I've done extensive research on the subject. No, I think that 100 years ago, a bunch of doctors got together and they were all smoking opium. You know how doctors did 100 years ago? And they thought of a great prank. One of them was like, what if we tell people, men, there's a G-spot in their ass? And they all looked around and they were like, there's no way people are going to believe that. There's no way. He goes, just watch. 100 years later, people are digging around down there. And you know how they found out back in the day? They did what all great scientists do. They got their unpaid lab assistant technician to do it for them, you know? They said, all right, I got a hypothesis. We need you to find the male G-spot. And well, myth busted. The lab assistant's name was Myth. He found it. That's how far I will go for a stupid pun. Imagine what I could do as your lawyer. Alright, the career change isn't there. That's okay. Maybe I'll become the Pope. Someone was talking about the 2 popes earlier. You see, Pope Francis for Easter washed 12 women's feet for Easter. Nobody at the church asked him to do that. They asked what he wanted to do for Easter, and he said, feet. And they go, okay, Pope Francis, that's a fine request. Like, where do you want these feet to come from? You know, like, the Italian women's soccer team, that's a good option, you know? Or, I don't know, the beach? He goes, no, homeless feet. And they had to dedicate maybe like a couple $1,000s. I like to think it was millions of dollars of the Catholic Church's money were dedicated to procuring these feet for Pope Francis. You're clearly a very pro-Catholic crowd, which is good. I mean, I guess, I don't know. So I've been watching Shogun, right? That new show on FX, and I'm torn. Right? It's a good show. I'm torn because I don't want to root for the Protestants being a Catholic. But I can't root for the dirty Portuguese people. It's fine. They're from Europe. You can call any European dirty. It's fine. It's fine. I'm Irish. We're very dirty. I'm also Italian. Also very dirty. You know. So I understand. So I'm torn. But Shogun is great because it shows Japan before the bombs. I'm serious. People would die for nothing 400 years ago. They'd be like, oh, you disrespected me? Done. Like, I'm gonna die, not you. They had boy warlords in Japan 400 years ago. And everyone thinks it's the coolest thing. There are boy warlords in the Sudan now. And nobody calls them cool. Damn it. I'm just dropping too many truth bombs and nobody wants to laugh. That's a good point. There are boy warlords in the Sudan. Or somewhere else in Africa. Right? Like, I thought I was onto something there. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, I've been validated by the cool guy with glasses in the room. That means he's on Molly. I was in England. I was at a club in England a couple of weeks ago, and I was wearing some sunglasses. And like 4 different people asked me if I knew where the drugs were. Do you think I'd still be standing up if I did? No, I'd be on the floor, overdosing like a man. God, what the fuck do you people want from me? I'm trying, okay? Remember those videos, the Be a Man videos? Don't test for fentanyl, overdose. Be a man. I think that's an original. I don't think they did that one. I don't fucking know. I do not care. How much more you want from me? Oh, yes, how much more you want from me? Like a minute? Yeah. Perfect. Did you know, that's such a fun way to start. Did you know there are way more Pacific Islanders in Bushwick than you would think? I keep meeting people and they keep going, hey, I'm Polly, hey, I'm Polly, hey, I'm Polly. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of Polynesians here. There's some really good Polynesian representation in Bushwick. Thinkers. That's what they called me in school because it took me so long to think. Be steam coming out of my ears. All right, time to end. So long, farewell. Not yet. All right. So yeah, my name is Peter Gurl, and I'm gonna leave soon. But I'm not like other girls, you know. I'm not. And I'm gonna stop that sentence there because right after that is where it gets into the iffy section. But yeah, I can't watch girl-on-girl porn anymore because, you know, most straight guys, they ask their buddies, hey, you want to watch some girl-on-girl porn? You know, it's a classic straight guy activity. And I go, no, my last name is Gurl. Odds are one of those girls is my cousin. My name is Peter Gurl. Thank you. Give it up for your host, man. Have a good night.
Peter Gurl is a craftsman. We love it. He's gonna go. He's gonna go places, okay? I'm calling it right now. Give it up for Peter Gurl, everybody. The comedy mind, inside the comedy mind. Peter Gurl. All right, we have Sierra Rupp on deck. We have Francis Rowland, Ty Bessinger. It's a 2-drink minimum, everybody. It's not even 11 p.m. here on Earth Day. So let's get fucked up for planet Earth. Come on. What do you say? We love this planet. I love it. I love you. I love you, planet Earth. You get today. It's all about you today, baby. Everything is a sacrifice and a tribute to you tonight. All right. Ty Bessinger, Natalie, Jaxn, mykola, John King, Ethan Mead, Kim is Chloe Fimiano in the house. Chloe Fimiano. How about Sierra Rupp? Sierra Rupp. Okay, I don't know what happened. All the women left. I think they were scared. Was it scary with the Tortured Poets Department? I mean, that was ridiculous. We were just trying to have a theme. All right, let's get Ty Bessinger up. Can we get Ty Bessinger? Give it up for Ty Bessinger. We're gonna do some comedy for us.
How's everyone's heart? Put your hand on your heart. What color do you see? Red? That's fucking, I could have guessed that. Does everyone want to fight or is everyone okay? Like, I've never been to an open mic like this really, where a landlord is also performing. That's sort of interesting for me and new for me, definitely, as a queer man. Okay. Yeah, oh, really? Okay, fuck you, faggot. Do you guys know Pink came out recently? She was accepting a award on a stage probably like this, and she was like, I just like say facts, I don't actually tell jokes. I'm like, and a light like that, and a piano like that, and a chair like that. And she was, okay, it's not, okay, that's not. She was like, I'm gay. Actually, I'm not. And that's how I feel as a gay man. I feel like Pink as a gay man. And I think all gay men do feel like Pink as gay men. And I think all lesbians feel like Pink as lesbians. I think Pink is really, she is married to a man and she has kids and I'm sure a wonderful life, but she really represents us. Have you guys seen the show Queer Eye? Okay, cool. Oh, Anthony, JVN, the whole squad is actually in the back right there. I see Bobby Burke, he's giving me the finger. It's so funny, everyone like hates Bobby Burke because he's like the ugly one who like builds an entire house, but he's ugly, so everyone's like, fuck you. But it's funny because like Anthony will be like, Anthony gets the most credit. He'll be like, here's how to make an appetizer. And he'll be like, you no longer have bipolar disorder. Have you guys seen the show House Hunters? Yeah, House Hunters. Fuck yeah. House Hunters is what I watch when I'm like blacked the fuck out on like every fucking pill I found in Manhattan. I come home and I watch House Hunters. And it's funny because there's also tiny House Hunters. It's like tiny houses, but they don't really like tell the people that like the people who signed up like are expecting to be on like regular House Hunters, and so they like show up and they're trying to like act really like calm about it, but they're also like, why the fuck are you trying to move me into someone's shed? And I think that's amazing. Does everyone? Okay. Does everyone know that I am gay?
Yes.
Okay, great.
No.
Thank you, sir. What do you think I'm bi?
Not sure, really don't care, don't ask.
That's actually my father, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. He's such a good guy. He's so supportive. He's so supportive to me. He comes every one of my mics he comes. He's such a good guy. I love my father. I actually just got back. Okay, fuck that horse. That horse is giving me a dirty fucking look. Fuck you. Is Ashley still here? Should we talk about that? Can I say tortured post department?
Yes, you're fine. You're clear.
Oh my god, she's charging from the door. I just got back from California. I was stuck on the set of La La Land for like 4 or 5 years, but they finally set all the PAs free after the whole Oscar mishap. But yeah, so that's sort of me. I also, so I went to the dentist as a bit recently. And they told me I had 12 cavities. Wow. Jesus Christ, I just heard someone say, I feel that. But like as a comedian, you don't really give a fuck. So I was like, that's funny. That's like so funny, like it's like a bit, right? Like it's like a joke. And then he said that it was gonna be $7,000. And then he said the only way for me to legally pay for it was to start a GoFundMe. And then he forced me to watch Lady Gaga's Nurtec ad, which is my personal trigger. I just think it's weird that doctors don't really let you live, but they also don't let you die. Why isn't my dad laughing at my jokes? I just don't know, like, what did I do wrong? Before I...
Still think you're funny, though.
Love you, Daddy. Love you, Daddy. That's my father. Whoa. Sorry, I'm trying out physical comedy. Whoa. I really wish I had Tourette's. Like, that would be such a fun disease. There's like this one guy who has Tourette's, and he says, community dick. And I just like love that. Ronan said no, he's sitting there. That's my cousin. All my family members tell me what jokes I should and shouldn't do. Before I was, I am unemployed though, but before I was unemployed, I was a barista, which is sex work. I was working in a cafe in Orange County and, and they all just had really bad breath. They all loved to suck Jesus' dick, and they all wanted mochas. Okay, I think that I'm gonna end there. Thank you guys.
Wow, that was hilarious. Give it up for Ty Bessinger, everybody. Very, very funny, great vibe. You weren't hostile or angry at the audience or anything. You didn't turn on anybody. That's how it's done, everybody. No, there wasn't a dark energy that you were sending. Ty Bessinger, hilariously funny. That was very smart and very well done. Give it up one more time for Ty Bessinger, everybody. All right, that was amazing. We really have some talented people here tonight. We have the amazing Natalie on deck. We have the amazing Jaxn coming up. mykola, John King, Ethan Mead, Noah Snyder, Gio, Andreus Hills, Andy John Mendoza, Brandon Scott, and more. Let's get Francis Rowland in the house. Let's give it up for Francis Rowland, everybody. We're gonna play some tunes for us. Okay, so it doesn't play now.
Once again, sign up for next week. You want to sign up now, DM me, 2 drink minimum. See my man Jack at the bar.
I get half a mind to start a coddled poet society.
When you came around, it all just seemed to hit the ground. Mother, all the precious things, the cutlery and diamond rings, I was there, I saw the flames, my alibi, frame by frame. Memory amounting to restful hours, far too few. I was there, I saw the flames, my alibi, frame by frame. Memory amounting to restful hours, far too few. Saw his hands up in the sky, I fell apart, no, I don't know why. I'm sorry, I'm gonna play a different song.
No, stick with that one. I like that one.
I fucked the words up.
Woo!
My head misled by the crooks and the cowards and the grapes that have soured. So I walk by all the miserable people, all numbed and feeble. I won't let it bring me down. Oh, the crudeness and color, it haunts me like no other. The pain that was pleasant is just tonight. Can't fight that sad, funny feeling. No use in concealing your wet eyes. This reprise won't last forever, like your youth and the weather. No, don't let it bring you down. Oh, the crudeness and color, it haunts you like no other. The pain that was pleasant is just pain. So I step on every crack in the sidewalk, the sidewalk. These people got someplace to be, but as for me, this is where I'll be. Just right. No, wait, no, not quite. Don't act like it's better, I know I've upset it. Break down 20 times now. Rattled and ruined, don't know what I'm doing. I think I let it bring me down. Oh, that crudeness and color, it haunts me like no other. The pain that was pleasant is just pain. So I step on every crack in
the sidewalk, the sidewalk. These people got some place to be, but as for me, this is where I'll be.
That sounded phenomenal. Good God Almighty. Give it up for Francis Rowland. What an incredible name. Do you have a Spotify or anything?
Yes, but it's Francis Farmer actually.
Oh, all right. Hell yeah. All right. The Alias. Very nice. Stage names. Everybody. Who's got stage names? Just by applause. That's right. I commend it. Anybody who's brave enough to rechristen themselves. I love the commitment. All right, give it up one more time for Francis Farmer. Francis Rowland, everybody. Really sounding great. All right, so we are going, Natalie's going to come up in a little bit. She wanted to step outside real fast. We have got mykola on deck. We've got John King coming up, Ethan Mead, Noah Snyder, Gio, Andreus Hills, Andy John Mendoza. Can we get Jaxn? Give it up for my man Jaxn, everybody, making the triumphant return.
What's up, y'all? I'm Jaxn. I'm gonna do a rendition of a song, and if you know it, feel free to sing along. If not, that's fine. She said both of us must suffer. Am I getting... Does everyone hear that? Sorry.
You should pull that big one in close to your face.
Thank you, man. There's no feedback for you guys? Sorry. That's all I'm hearing. My bad. World was not of interest, though the days were never done. Bed beneath that crucifix, with those guests performing miracles, and the Son of God just hanging like a common criminal. When I do wrong, I'm with God, she thought. When I feel lost, I'm not at all. Woo! Give me black, give me high night on the dance floor. No one tell time. Oh, I made love. Yeah, I've been bugged. So what? I'm hard.
a full moon. Let's stay up.
Yeah.
Went to see a mystic who made medicine from rain. And she gave up her existence to feel everything. Dream of this dreams, bid farewell to a family with one ecstatic way. Out the window as the car rolled away. She just panicked into a thin bit of change. Thanks, y'all.
Give it up for Jaxn. Sounding good on that nylon string guitar. Man, we've got some good nylon string guitar players here. We're very lucky to have that great tone. Give it up one more time for Jaxn, everybody. Check him out on social media. We have the amazing John King on deck. We have Ethan Mead, Noah Snyder, Gio, Natalie, Andreus Hills, Andy Joe Mendoza, Brendan Scott, and more. Let's get, all right, give it up for mykola, everybody. Gonna play some tunes for us, the great mykola. We're stoked on mykola.
Hey guys, my name is mykola. I'm kind of nauseous and need to use the restroom, but I'm gonna do an original song instead. So, yeah.
let's do today, but I can't work. Tension in my lungs and bones after 7 years of the war. I don't think I love you anymore. We don't talk. We ain't close. I wish I knew how selfish you are, leaving me like this. Don't you like my flaws? Don't you like my flaws? Thank you.
Give it up for mykola, everybody. That sounded beautiful. Powering through the nausea. We appreciate that. The show must go on, you know? The show never stops, and that's what we're here. We're here every Monday. DM to sign up for next Monday. We have not missed a Monday in a year and a half, okay? That's consecutive streak. We promise to be here every Monday. All right, so we have the Ethan Mead on deck, Noah Snyder, and Gio. I'm not sure if they're here. Andreus Hills, Andy, John Mendoza, Brendan Scott is, all right, one of the greats. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an aesthetic experience unparalleled like any you have had tonight. It's National Poetry Month. I think it's time we heard from John King. Give it up for the king of the East Village, John King, a living legend. Still repping the mask. Woo!
Hello, bright lights. You're beautiful tonight.
Yeah.
Another pretty face. These masks are really hard for me to wear, but I look better with a mask on. And most people do. So I also dribble on the mic, so I don't want to share any bodily fluids with the microphone. I don't need that close a relationship to share bodily fluids with the microphone. Happy birthday, baby. It's your 54th. You ready for AARP? It's Earth Day. Only 15 minutes. Is that what Andy Warhol used to say? Yes. Andy Warhol, great. Woo! Taylor made. Yeah. We used to go to Studio 54. Mud Club. Taylor got me in for free. Oh well. Those were the days, Earth Day. Earth Day has an interesting history. Why do we have Earth Day? There were too many demonstrators in the streets. They were fighting against the Vietnam War. Too many hippies, too much granola, fighting to stop the Vietnam War. One man in Wisconsin by the name of Senator Gaylord Nelson had a dream. Why don't we have the hippies, the war demonstrators, instead of in the streets stopping that beautiful Vietnam War, we'll have them hugging trees. That will solve the problem. Earth Day. Let the hippies hug trees forever. Hippie, make love to that tree. Please, hug it. Back to nature. That's Earth Day. What a thrill a minute. What was brief, I just had a taste of Earth Day. I didn't get the whole. It should be more than a day. Isn't Earth Day worth more than a day? Right. Actually, and then they couldn't figure out what day to do it. Usually the biggest event, and this wasn't really big, it's in Union Square. Love it. Yeah, so they decided Earth Day would be on the 14th, on a Saturday, instead of the 22nd. I don't know why they did that. But, you know, so I celebrated Mary Jane Freedom, It was in the Worcester Park before, and then I got secondhand smoke, so I was in a good mood to a part of Earth Day.
Yeah.
But that was it was the car-free Earth event, and it actually wasn't car-free on Broadway today. It was on Saturday though. Yeah. But it wasn't bike. Oh, there's bicycles. So I almost got hit by an e-bike. Oh. They're very scary. Hold on to your pants. Watch out, that e-bike is out for you. So yeah, it was abbreviated. It was a brief Earth Day, and I couldn't tell if it was Amazon was at the Earth Day event in New Square. It was Amazonium. They used that name, and they had a big, scary black SUV truck, and they had in the window of the trucks, staring out, was the mutual tents, mutual aid tents, and then they had plastic dogs or hemp dogs, and it was just a scary. I couldn't tell if that was an Amazon experience or it was a group that was trying to boycott Amazon. It was a strange event. Of course, the license plates were from New Jersey, so they were a part of it. But it was also, this is related to the Earth, wildlife. We lost Flaco. A lot of Flaco fans out there. Woo! The Darlings, there are many factors. Too much light. This city of light. Maybe that's Philadelphia. Too much light and those reflective high-rise skyscrapers. And Flaco was not negotiating the flight. Flaco had been liberated from the zoo. And people were worried, will Flaco be able to live off the land? Live off those rats? We've got enough of them in New York. And Flaco died of rat poisoning. And finally this issue is going to be addressed with a new program. Put those rats on birth control before birth control is banned. If they ban it will they ban it for rats? We don't know. But there will be birth control. It will have a negative impact on the male rat sperm and a negative impact on the female rat's ovaries. And then they pups, what do they call the rat pups? They produce some, when they go back to their house, their burrow, they call it a burrow. We have 5 burrows in New York, but the rats also have their own burrows. Well, that was Rat City. And really, part of the problem was there was a strike, a garbage strike in New York, and so they decided that there was the trash cans were making too much noise, and so somebody, Dow Chemical thought, better chemistry through the black bags, recycle that petroleum, put it in, turn it into a black plastic bag, and we'll replace those loud garbage cans. And that's part of the problem. Why there has been a rat influx into the city. So, anybody enjoy Worcester Park, Cannabis Nation? Woo! Yes, it was a convention of marijuana lovers and friends of marijuana lovers, all together in a happy smoke-filled park, the way it should be. Woo! Secondhand smoke, sharing choice with a stranger. If you liked Cannabis in the Park, Worcester Park, coming up, it's been going on for decades. First Saturday in May, marijuana cannabis action. They always have it every year, and I assume they will have it again this year. They do a marijuana march, and with a super long joint that is half a block long, and they blow it up. They pump it up with a tire pump. And quite often it has holes in it, the joint, the block long joint, and so it doesn't work out as well as it should. But yes, I come to that if you enjoy that. But they're going into Padlock City though. Same day they had the revolution in Worcester Park where the cannabis dealers, they said, Governor Hochul had announced the day before, we are going into heavy Padlock City. I can get rid of 22,000 bodega smoke shops. Well, we'll find out. they had problems doing it in the past because they just had the marshals doing it when the marshals weren't evicting people. And they had trouble, they had to inventory all the product. And they always reopened soon after they raided the place. We'll see if it's padlock city, but it will affect commercial real estate in New York because they have kept that real estate industry going with their smoke shops and making people happier. Have I any more time?
A minute.
I still have a minute?
Well, yeah.
I had no idea I had this much time.
Maybe
I hope I haven't run out of material. It's all here. The magic of white paper. She said, welcome to late night. Somebody just walked in. A couple, I think. More than one person. I think a couple. What was I going to tell? I was going to tell you about Trump. He's been falling asleep at his trial. It's been pathetic. And we'll see what happens. Hitler, I think it was in 1924, he had a trial and he went to jail, and what happened after that. So some people are comparing Trump's trial to Hitler when Hitler was in jail. I think they might be taking that a little too far, but we'll find out what happens. The scariest time will be between the election in November and inauguration in January. That's when things will happen in America or the world. That period of time where Trump will say, if he wins, he will be excited. If he loses, he also will be excited. So those were the days to keep in mind between November and January 2025.
Yeah.
Get up. I always vote for the third party. I think it'll be Jill Stein this year. I would go with Robert F. Kennedy, but he's been getting somewhat controversial on the Gaza issue. He hasn't been that supportive. He's been more supportive of the war. So I think I will stick it in with a plastic bag if I can find the whole connection, consummation.
Woo! Got an important civic update from one of our greatest citizens, John King, everybody. We need to hear all of that. We need to think about it. Watch out after the election. Okay, that's the prophecy. The prophecy of John King between November and January. That's when the shit is going to go down. So get ready, everybody. America, the ride. Isn't it fantastic? We love, Taylor Mead.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, Taylor Mead, it was a tragic story when he died. His landlord was not providing a good apartment. Actually, he was selling, they found it like $100,000. But it was snowing and the door to his apartment.
Give him 5 more minutes.
5 floors up, and he barely walked. And, I mean, it was amazing. He just did a Bowery Poetry Club on.
Right. He had a show every Monday, right?
Yeah, he was.
Taylor Mead's my hero, definitely.
He had one film to do with Andy, and yeah, he's quite a personality. The first time I met him was at a place called the Ninth Circle of Dante's on. It was a very interesting place because they had the young male hustlers and then they had the young male drug dealers. It was just a lovely place. And they had a raid, I think, in the 80s.
Nice. Was that on 9th Street or?
It was on West 10th Street.
Oh, okay. So like over at Meatpacking?
It's by Julius. Not the meat.
Oh, Julius. Okay. Okay.
It's the oldest gay bar. Supposedly went back to the 80s.
Well, I had that line in my poem about they kicked Taylor Mead out of his apartment, so he died. That's.
Well, you see, what happened? The apartment. It was snowing. It was snowing. And I guess the door to his apartment, and the roof was on the top floor, so the roof leaked snow into his apartment. So, I mean, they wanted to lost him for $100,000.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, I knew Taylor for quite a while.
All right, we'll talk about it. Give it up one more time for John King, an amazing New Yorker, the living history. The Ninth Circle, yeah, we'd love to hear about that, the male hustlers and drug dealers. All right, Noah Snyder on deck, Gio, Natalie, Andreas Hills, and John Mendoza, Brennan Scott.
And there's some more names on the list. Ideal K, Matt C. Camera, Lawrence Reese. Is Ethan Mead here? Ethan Mead. How about Noah Snyder?
Yep.
All right. Give it up for the hilarious Noah Snyder, everybody. Give it up for Noah Snyder.
Yeah. Give it up to the host one more time. Who is Taylor Mead? I feel like
He's
that's
in some Warhol movies.
okay. I feel like I know him now at this point. I know that his apartment had a bad leak. And something about a bar. I don't know how that was related, but something about a bar in the meatpacking district. I don't know. I have nothing new. I'm going to meet my girlfriend's like extended family, which a lot of people are like, oh, are you nervous? Are you nervous? I'm not that nervous. She's like describing them as like very sweet people. Like she told me her grandparents are like very welcoming and open to new people, and they're just always like, if you're over there, they're just always bringing like these big plates of food out, nonstop. And she kept it up. She said, when you're there, you feel like your family. And I was like, you're describing Olive Garden. That's what's going on. Are we going to Olive Garden? That would be fucking awesome if that's where we're going. I love Olive Garden. I fuck with Olive Garden a lot. Olive Garden is like my favorite place on earth. My Italian people hate Olive Garden. Do not like Olive. I told an Italian friend of mine I was going, like a real Italian guy, not just some guy with like an Italian last name, like a real Italian guy. I went to Olive Garden, and he was like, you know what, that place doesn't serve real Italian food. It's actually kind of offensive when you think about it. And I was like, no, Olive Garden's not offensive, because there's way more offensive restaurants than Olive Garden. Like, I used to live in Hoboken. There's a restaurant there named Tony Baloney's, okay? That sounds like a slur from the 20s for Italian people, all right? Like, naming a restaurant Tony Baloney's in this day and age is crazy. That would be like naming a Jewish deli Thrifty Abraham's, or like a football team the Washington Redskins. Like, that would be crazy to do something like that. It would never be done, you know? I think so. I tried getting religious this year. I tried reading the Bible. It's funny. The Bible is funny. Like Jesus was 33. That's funny. Jesus Christ was a 33-year-old. Like what? Like, that's like saying Shrek is 27. What are you talking about? Like, what does that mean? Like, I Googled it for the joke. Shrek, canonically, 34 years old. Outlived Jesus, okay? We should be praying to him. Why are we? Right? Yeah, some of us are. Like, oh, Jesus walked on water. Jesus rose from the dead. Shrek defeated a dragon and then his roommate fucked it, okay? That's my God, all right? That's who I'll be worshiping from now on. Sick of it. I have friends who are 33. None of them are Jesus. Not a single one. The only thing those guys have in common with Jesus is they will probably die this year. Other than that, I don't think they have anything going for them. I might die this year. I've been pretty unhealthy. I've been drinking a lot of soda. I've been drinking like 10th birthday levels of soda recently. Like, that's a lot of, because I don't drink alcohol. I had like a Heineken Zero. I feel like a fucking asshole anytime I ask for it. Do you have a Heineken Zero? Oh, why don't I give you a fucking bib and a binky? How about that? I feel like a child going to bars now, but been drinking a lot of soda to like curb it. And my girlfriend noticed, and she's like, that's pretty unhealthy. So she showed me this video of like a guy soaking an egg in a glass of Coke for 24 hours. 24 hours, egg dissolves. Completely dissolved. That's crazy. It dissolves. And that would scare me if I were an egg, you know? But I'm not. I'm a grown man, and that's not how I drink soda, you know? I think I just need more sleep. I think that will solve everything for me. Because like I've never been good at sleep. Like even when I was a kid, like until I was 10, I didn't know you were supposed to close your eyes to go to bed. I would just stare at the ceiling till something happened. I didn't know what, but I'd get to sleep most nights. Otherwise, I'd just stay awake and play Nintendogs until the sun rose. Both, there were two options. It's sleep and Nintendogs, and both are pretty good. Okay? But it must have been so terrifying for my mom to come in and like check on me in the middle of the night, just to be like, oh, going to see my beautiful son asleep in his bed, and I'm just staring at the ceiling like Hannibal Lecter. She walks in, I'm like, hello, mother. I counted all the brushstrokes in the ceiling. Like, that's horrifying. I didn't realize you were supposed to close your eyes until I slept over a friend's house, and their mom came in to, like, wish us good dreams, and she was like, okay, close your eyes and go to bed. And in my head I went, oh, you can do that? And then I did it, and I went, oh yeah, this is way better. Like, out loud to my friend. He was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying something right now. Trying out some cool shit. This one's more of a premise. I think marriage is good. I do think as a concept, it's like it sounds like a 4-year-old came up with marriage. Right? Because it's like, you have to sign this contract that says you love me, but first you have to kiss me in front of my whole family. Like, that's childish. That's silly, right? And like, having the wedding first is dumb, right? Like, you get a party for going to the DMV? Fuck you. No, like, you should get a wedding when you reach like 25 years of marriage. Like, I'm not flying to Boston just because you fucked your girlfriend a bunch. Like, that doesn't make sense. How much time do I have? Okay, a minute. I'm gonna do 6 because the last guy did 10. I feel like that's fair. I feel like I'm owed that. Do I even have anything else? Damn, I talk shit and I don't have anything else new. All right, guys, keep it going for the rest of the mic.
That was genuinely hilariously funny. Give it up for Noah Snyder, everybody. That was great material, well delivered. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're taking notes. Are you doing any gigs coming up?
Yeah, Wednesday at Rose's R&R. I don't know, it's so
We'll
late.
check it out, man. We'll check it out. You're the man. Give it up for Noah Snyder, everybody. And yeah, if you want to take a little bit extra, I'm not super strict about the time right now because everybody has been chilling for a little while, you know, so if you want to do, you know, 1 or 2 or whatever extra, it's no big deal. But, you know, we'll be out of here before too long. Thank you guys for chilling. We got amazing acts. We have the amazing Natalie, the great Natalie coming up on deck. We have Andreas Hills, Andy and John Mendoza, Brandon Scott, Lawrence Reese. Let's get the great Geo up. All caps, everybody. Great musician. He did a My Bloody Valentine cover last week. Who knows what's in store this week? Give it up for Geo. Speaking of Earth Day, it's Geo.
Yeah.
Geo. It's the Earth.
Okay, hey, my name is Gio. I'm gonna play some original music. This first one is called That 70s Show. So this next song is not complete. If you have lyrics that you think might work, all the writers, poets in the room, hit me up. But it's a song about an ex-girlfriend. And by the way, if you like my songs, I have a show on May 8th at Sylvana's in Harlem, 7 p.m. Come through. Hopefully the song will be finished by then.
For Gio, always in the pocket, always soothing. It's like a chill sound bath. Check him out at Sylvana. What was the title of that first song?
Same old.
What was it? There was another title.
What was about that 70s show?
Oh, it's about, yeah, okay. Great stuff, man. Give it up for Gio. Check him out at Sylvana, everybody. All right, we have Andreus Hills on deck. We have Andy, John, Mendoza coming up. Brandon, Scott, Lauren, Teresa, D.O.K. I heard rumor there's a plushie poetry party. I don't know. It's very exclusive. You have to get a secret password and slide in the DMs. But maybe if you're lucky, our next poet will tell you all about that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's National Poetry Month. Nobody better to bring the poetry to us than the great Natalie. Give it up for the amazing Natalie, a great poet, great American, great world poet on Earth Day.
Hi guys. I am having a plushie party at my apartment, but if too many people show up, I mean, woo. but you guys can come. Are there even any poets left?
Yeah.
Okay, slay. I'm working on a 5-part poem series. I'm gonna read you guys the parts. They're all pretty short. More strip club poems, obviously. And I call this character the wild card. So it's the wild card part 1. Why do you dance here, she says. Absolutely stunning and sitting by the stage, slipping a fistful of dollars into my bikini top. Oh great, I think. It's always the female customers telling me this, dragged here by their boyfriends or for a bachelorette, trying so hard. House mom calls them jealous, civvies. But no, she surprises me. I dance too. What are you doing here, she says. You should come work where I work. It's way nicer. You'll like it there. Don't wear that to audition. Wear a dress, she tells me. The wild card part 2. Woo! She was like Sienna, an it girl, demanding the attention of every room, ripping through every night, biting into everyone, and they all wanted to be loved by her, myself included. Always making you feel special, always making you wonder, demanding I read her cards about the same boy over and over, wild card as in the Wheel of Fortune, tarot's most ironic card if you ask me, anything could happen, luck, fate, 3 of Swords, heartbreak, Gill of the Heart. He is feeling heartbroken over you, I tell her, and she cheers, and I don't blame her. When I showed up that first night to audition, she looked at me and said, look at you, you actually came. And I thought, she remembers me. Part 3. Woo! Do you know the terrible thing about being a poet? I cannot stop thinking about other people. I'm sorry I didn't invite you to the party. The truth is, I wanted to, but other girls told me not to, and I figured they were right. I hate that about myself. Always looking for a hierarchy, but you lost your sense of loyalty. The drugs made you different, so I became ambivalent. You called me a follower, a lapdog. If it weren't for me, you would still be at that cheap-ass club I found you at, she said. The Gill of the Heart comes from me too. I hadn't pulled that card in a while. The wild card comes to me in 4 separate dreams on 4 separate nights. At least so far, I have tried to make it stop. Taking down our Polaroids, not the ones at the club obviously, but the ones on my refrigerator with your handwriting, and so far the dreams have stopped. Part 4, last part. Mom texts me and says everyone is here. That used to make me so happy. Strip club escapism, I do it too. The other girls won't talk to me if they're around you. You cared about me the most after I cut you. At the party, you almost had me fooled, willing to fight for me, but only as fuel. Thanks, get up for that.
Give it up for Natalie. I mean, check it out. I mean, I think we need a moment to just recognize what a unique and special person Natalie is. That we are lucky to have Natalie come to our open mic, share these poems. She hosts an open mic. She goes to give it up for Natalie. Come on, she's a New York poetry icon. She's a staple. And maybe we'll get the invite to the plushie party. Yeah, she's the one who told me about it. So, all right, give it up for Natalie. Try to get into the poetry plushie party. I don't know, you probably can't do it, but it is. It's on the internet. But anyway, give it up for Natalie, everybody. I mean, it's amazing. Just masterful and educational and just wonderful. All right. Andy John Mendoza on deck. Brandon Scott coming up. Lawrence Reese at the OK. Jason King. Let's get Andreus Hills up. He's been waiting. He's a great poet and comedian. Few dare try both, but we're going to see the great Andreus Hills. Everybody going to kill. Give it up.
sincerely. I thought I found a 4-leaf clover. She had me in awe. I thought I caught a shooting star. Cause her words were like a rainbow shining down from above. Her touch was like a pot of gold that paid for my love. I thought I was lucky to have a charm that healed all my scars. I opened up the palace doors and watched her take my heart. I thought I found the one for me, the one to love someone like me. My family told me to leave her now, don't be dumb. But of course I didn't listen, I was young. Turns out she was a pathological narcissist that took my favorite sweater, but I'm glad I met her. Woo! So fuck that bitch, real shit. I want to sweat that bitch. Respectfully. I actually wrote this one for my grandmother for her wake. And I've been missing her for a while, man. I feel like her spirit's been with me though. You know what I'm saying? It's that disconnect sometimes from the physical that makes us feel like we lost someone. But I truly believe that she's watching over me. This is for the comeback queen. Grandma, you're my heart and soul, my sword and shield, my guiding light. You are a strong, beautiful soul with so much love to give. I strive to be as strong and patient as you, as loving as you. You helped me through my darkest times, pray for me the whole way through. I believe you are my safe haven, ready to comfort me when I need it from you. You will always be watching over me. Hopefully, not when I'm in the bathroom, because grandma, boundaries. I can imagine you dancing to some gospel music while you shaking your tambourine. Right where you belong, shining your light down on me. I'm kind of afraid to do anything out of pocket because I might get hit with a random cocotazo. I don't know, Grandma. I'm still trying to figure it out. But with your guidance, I'm sure I'll figure it out. I see a lot of random cocotazos in my future, though. Because I'm real hard-headed. But she knows it, though. So let's speak in the power of her presence. Because she still is, and forever will be, our guiding light, our shining star. The comeback queen. Thank you.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah. That was powerful. Give it up for Andreus. Hails, everybody. That was really a great reading. Wow. I felt so close. I felt that was so natural. Give it up one more time for Andreus, and thank you for sharing that beautiful poem. All right. We have Brandon Scott on deck. We have Lawrence Reese coming up at the OK. Jason King. Let's get the great Andy John Mendoza up to play some tunes for us, everybody. What do you say? Sounds great. Sounds good here on Earth Day. Shakespeare's birthday.
I'm actually I'm gonna tell 2 stories.
Woo!
It's the first time I've done this. So I went to the doctor the other day, and you know, the nurse comes in, male or female, and she goes, take off your fucking clothes. And I'm like, that's a little inappropriate. Okay. So I shed my shirt and I shed my pants, right? And if it's cold outside, I shed my jacket, right? The nurse leaves. She leaves me there for fucking hours. I'm in there for 3 or 4 hours waiting. She comes back and she goes, whoa, yes, you're fucking butt naked. So your fucking rolls and all that shit. Whoa. So she checks my earlobe. She looks inside there, checks it all out, measures the blood and all that. And she fucking leaves. She leaves me there another 4 fucking hours, and I'm in there waiting. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then finally the doctor comes in and he goes, I'm fucking Dr. Rockefeller. And I'm like, great. And he comes up to me and he goes, all right, go ahead and show me your cock. And I go, doctor, I'm fucking butt naked already. My cock's out. So he goes, well, okay, you got a point there. So he gets on his hands and knees, starts rolling up his sleeves, you know, and he goes, what do we have here? So he starts, you know, massaging my balls, and I'm getting hard, and I'm like, whoa, this feels really good. And we get about 15 minutes into that, and he goes, Andy, I don't know how I'm going to tell you this, but you have stage 4 fucking ball cancer, you're going to die. And I go, doctor, I think I'm going to come. And then the nurse comes back, and she goes, you got to do this in the rooms. This is a waiting room. Okay, next story. We were just laughing. We were just laughing. That's how my mom ends every story. We were just laughing. Just a meandering story. So the next story is, so I have a friend, he's my roommate also, and we hang out a lot. So we're hanging out, we like to hang out, I like to ask him to go out and, you know, do stuff, and he doesn't like to. He tells me a lot that, you know, he's working out. So he doesn't have a gym membership, so he likes to work out in his room and stuff. And I'm like, okay. And I'm in the, you know, our TV room is right next to his room, so when he says he's working out, I hear thumping in there, and, you know, I figure he's got a girlfriend, he's probably not jerking off, so, I don't know, he's doing push-ups, jumping jacks, what do you ever want to call that? So, you know, I'm starting to get frustrated with him, right? And I'm like, hey man, I want to confront this guy because I keep asking him to hang out, and he just keeps saying, look man, I'm working out. Look man, I'm working out. I can't do it. And I go, fuck it. I'm gonna barge in. I'm gonna see what he's really doing in there. So I barge in, right? And when I barge in, I go in there and I see him he's thumping his ass against the dildo, against the wall. And I'm like, holy shit. And he goes, Andy, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is pretty embarrassing. Obviously, I'm gay. And I'm like, great, man. I'm really happy you came out to me. I fully support you. And I love you so much. Sorry, I barged in your room. Thank you, guys.
All right. Branching out, Andy John Mendoza, and kind of surrealistic, pornographic comedy. Welcome to the club, baby. That's what it's about. Eventually, everybody gets on stage and they just decide to expose me anyway. I exposed my toxic. That was fantastic. Give it up for Andy John Mendoza. That was like a Jorge's stand-up comedy. All right, so we have the great Lawrence Reese on deck. We have a DOK coming up and Jason King. What happened to this table, man? I knew those people were going to leave. I was like, God damn it, we got to hold these people, but you know, it's their loss.
They're just rebels. Fuck them.
That's right. Fuck you. Get out of here. We are doing our men's club. This is Fight Club. All right, let's give it up for Brandon Scott, everybody. One of the funniest guys out there. Give it up for Brandon Scott. Woo!
I don't know if it's clear. No one gives an absolute fuck that your roommate was sticking things in his butt. I mean, this is New York. Get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta stick something in your ass to get by with your day, do it. You know what the fuck? Are you just barging into people's fucking rooms? You know what? I'm actually kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? Here your poor roommate is putting things in his butthole, and here you go just walking the fuck in? How fucking dare you, dog? What the fuck? I'd be like, yo, I'm putting things in my asshole right now. Close my fucking door. The fuck is wrong with you? Do you have no fucking decency? You heard the weird sounds. I'm obviously putting things in my butthole. Keep my fucking door closed. What the fuck? What if I had somebody at my house? Hello, I'm putting things in someone else's butthole. How much more weirder is that? What if I had somebody at my house? Hello, I'm putting things in their butthole. You just fucking walk in. Fuck are you doing? You've been so fucking mad. Don't you see me putting things in someone else's butthole? Did you ask them if you could walk in? Don't you fucking know what consent is? The fuck? That's why you can't have fucking roommates in New York, nigga. Here I am just fucking putting things in people's butthole. You just think you can fucking walk into my room. No, nigga. Did you ask? No. And I would let you put things in their butthole. You should have asked. You didn't even ask. You could have put things in their butthole. We could do it together like a team activity. Fuck out of here. That's why I tell you, I hate niggas, man, because they just do dumb shit, man. Just fuck up all my fun. Like, if it wasn't for all the fuck niggas out there, I would have so much fun rubbing my dick on people's face. But they ruin it. They do. Listen, you don't know how many people you meet a day that want a dick rubbed on their face. You don't even know. Like, if you knew that number, you would be shocked. You 30 people a day? So many people you know just want a dick rubbed all over their face. It's exfoliating. It opens up the pores. You know what I'm saying? You hit someone in the face with a dick long, their pores just open up, their skin just start looking better. I don't believe in transition, so here's a whole nother joke. I am a nerd. Well, no, let's do this real quick. Shout out to you, fam. And I know you came up here, you did a little piece that was to the heart. You know what I'm saying? I lost my grandmother too, to cancer, which is shocking, right? Because that old bitch beat cancer the first time. And I was shocked. Like, you know how much shit my grandmother talked after she beat cancer the first time, nigga? My grandmother thought she was invincible for like a year, nigga. She was sounding like Denzel Washington in Training Day. Y'all can't fuck with your bitch. Who beat cancer in this motherfucker? Me, nigga. Ah! My grandmother was a threat, nigga. We was gonna have to shoot that bitch. Like, straight up. We was talking about it, like, we gonna have to put this old bitch down, nigga. She is worrisome, nigga. She thinks she immortal, nigga. My grandmother just be up at just 2 o'clock in the morning on the rooftop. Ow! Grandma, you ain't no fucking werewolf. What are you doing, bitch? What the fuck? She worried me, nigga. I'm glad cancer took her the second time, too.
Whoa.
Nah, let me tell you, I love her, though. Okay? But again, this old bitch thought she was immortal for like a year, nigga. You ain't listening. Let me run this back to you, motherfucker. My grandmother thought she was immortal for a year, nigga. Okay? After she beat cancer, nigga, we was gonna have to stake this bitch. Okay? We was gonna have to cut a wooden stake and stab this bitch in the heart, nigga. My grandmother was gonna have to be shot with silver bullets. This old bitch was bugging. Grandma, lay down, you ain't no fucking werewolf, Grandma. Chill the fuck out. She was talking mad shit too. She was like, fight me, nigga. What the fuck? Grandma, you are 78 years old. She was like, is your middle name Cancer? No, then try me, nigga. My grandma talk shit like a G, nigga. Straight up. Could you imagine fighting a nigga who survived cancer and he was just like, is your middle name Cancer? No, then try me, nigga. Oh, nah, I'm good. Nah. I don't even want it that bad, nigga. My grandma pulled a knife on me one time. Do you know why?
Nah, tell us.
I'm gonna tell you why. Cause I drank this old bitch's orange juice. Okay, now you might now, whatever you do, this is a real, like, people get mad because they be like, Brandon, you don't tell enough real story. Okay, fine. Here's some real shit that happened to me. My fucking grandmother pulled a knife on me one day, nigga, because I drank her orange juice. Because she used to mix her fucking orange juice with vodka, and she thought I was stealing her fucking liquor. You ever had to fight your grandmother like a bar brawl, nigga? You ever had to bar brawl your grandmother, nigga? I almost had to throw a bottle of liquor at my grandmother, nigga. So again, when niggas be like, oh, tell real stories, shut the fuck up. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't had to fucking pull a knife or a spoon. I had to pull a spoon on my grandmother, nigga. How do you kill a nigga with a spoon? I don't even know. But I was going to do it to my grandmother. Fuck y'all. That's not even personal. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I hear so many people be like, Brandon, you don't tell us enough of your personal stories. Nigga, my grandmother almost tried to kill me once, nigga. And that wasn't even the story I just told you. Here's the worst part. That wasn't even the story I just told you, nigga. She tried to kill me once. No, it was over $200. It was literally over a bag of money, nigga. She was gonna fucking kill me like the game of Clue. Like you know how white people just kill other white people for insurance money? She was gonna do that shit. We ain't got no fucking insurance, Grandma. This is just money in a bag, bitch. Like, the fuck are you gonna murder me over? Deep down inside, this is one of the greatest comedy sets you've ever seen in your life. I'm alright with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would fuck me for this set. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said jokes funny enough that I would fuck me for these jokes. And I say that a lot. I be concerned. Like, you know how like we all working to be like famous, right? If I ever am in like a Marvel, like an MCU movie, be concerned. Cause I'm gonna do all this Ripley shit just to get my dick sucked. I just want the fucks. That's what I came here for. That's what I tell jokes for, the fucks. I want the billions of dollars, that's right. You know why? Cause you know what that gets you? The fucks. Random strangers just want to put your penis in their mouth. Why? You don't even know me. And at you. Here you go. I'm not fucking picky. I'm a whore. As I leave, here's my last joke. One more joke and I leave. Okay. So I am a nerd. I love being a nerd because did you know literacy gets you laid? Woo! Like knowing how to read gets you laid nowadays. I think the Fresh and Fit podcast. Cause all them illiterate niggas just make me look smarter every time they open their fucking mouth. That was a good joke. Like, if you didn't get that joke, catch up, nigga. Either way. So, one of my favorite nerd properties is Star Trek. Yeah. I love it because it's so progressive, so futuristic. Except for one thing. Why the fuck is it the only black person on your show got the only fucking disability? Why is it the only black person on your show the only blind nigga? Think about it. Who the fuck else on Star Trek got a disability? Nobody, nigga. One motherfucker got a disabled nigga. Who is that? The black nigga. On the show, straight up, no motherfucking eyes. Why? This is space, this is the fucking future. You got holodecks. You got spaceships and replicators. Replicate that nigga some fucking eyes. Fuck are you doing? Here's the craziest thing, right? He got a whole fucking robot next to him. With eyes. Give him some fucking eyes. What are y'all doing? You know the craziest thing is? You know he the pilot of the ship? You know that's the nigga who piloted driving through space like this. You wonder why they've been fucking lost in space for 8 seasons, nigga. Cause you got a blind black nigga driving the ship. The fuck are you doing? Somebody in Starfleet need their ass kicked. Right now. Also get that nigga some fucking eyes. That nigga taught me how to read. How did he teach me how to read? He ain't got no fucking eyes. Do you know how long it took me to realize that? He taught me how to read. He don't got no fucking eyes. How? What was I reading my entire life? My whole life is a lie.
Oh my God. Wow. He made too many good points there. There was just so much. Give it up for Brandon Scott. Oh my God. Legendary. You're so right about Jory LaForge. How could they do Kunta Kinte reading Rainbow Guy like that? That's fucked up.
Fucking Kunta Kinte! He was fucking Kunta Kinte!
Yeah, so he's got the visor's kind of cool. I mean, it's a cool look. It's pretty. Give it up for Brandon Scott. I mean, that was unbelievably massive. Oh my God, the arc! I could feel the arc. It was just perfect. It was fucking perfect. Wow. Give it up one more time for Brandon Scott. Yeah. Jesus Christ, fan-fucking-tastic. See, that's what I love about the late night comedy set. Is it's funny. It's actually funny. All right, so let's keep being funny. This guy's hilarious. Let's give it up for Lawrence Reese, everybody. Hilarious.
Hell yeah. What's up, man? Give it up for your host one time, man. Yeah. Give it up for Brandon one time. Woo. I was over there bugging. I'm like, this nigga wild, man. The poll was ill too, but like, that's why you can't open up around black people. This nigga put his heart and soul on the stage, and then Brandon made it about him. He's like, my grandma died too, nigga. It's like, yo, bro, let this nigga live, man. I was in the corner like, yo, my grandma died, man. I wanna go, nigga. Get up with us, nigga. Nigga, your grandma just died, nigga. Good for you, nigga. Nigga been died. Only thing I hate about how my grandma died, she died when I wasn't shit. I miss that, man. Like, I was before all the crime, I was just getting in trouble, going to jail and shit. She died knowing I wasn't shit. And I wish that didn't happen. I wish she died right when I became shit, so I could have something to talk about. Cause she got to heaven and saw God, but like, you know, my grandson ain't shit. I was like, fuck you, grandma. Nigga died in his sleep like a bitch. Crazy. Something I always struggled with growing up is my anger. Always had bad anger. Always. Still won't get over it. But I will say I get it from my pop, because I got in trouble in school one time for throwing a chair at my teacher, right? Regular shit. Like, who ain't done that? Right. It barely missed the teacher, so I got good aim. Barely missed this nigga, right? But then he did the shit you should never tell a black kid. He was like, oh, if you were raised better in the house, maybe you wouldn't act like this in school. It's not what you tell a black kid. So I go home. My dad never goes to my school shit. He goes to this one. This nigga hypes for some reason. Goes to school. I'm thinking he got my back, like, oh, everything good and shit. He goes to school, calls all my teachers a bunch of bitch ass niggas. So now they put me in 6 months of anger management. You know what makes you more angry? Is sitting in the room with other niggas asking why you angry. You're like, Lawrence, why are you angry? This is why I'm fucking angry. And then, you know, I thought anger man was supposed to help me out. I thought it would come up, figure out why I'm so angry, learn why I'm upset, and just get over these problems, just be a happy Negro. Nope. Found new ways to be angry. I'm in there for throwing chairs. Another nigga that brought a gun to school. I'm like, how you did that? Teach me your ways. It's another nigga that brought a knife to school. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep you around. I was the same as one there. Then the school don't know, they basically put a gang together. We was running around school beating these niggas and shit up, throwing chairs at kids, stabbing niggas, shooting people. Shit was the greatest time of my life, man. Shit felt like summer school, bro. Shit was insane. I wasn't there, I don't understand. I wish anger management classes was more important to me, man. Shit was beautiful. I don't know, man. Been doing a lot of thinking about life and shit. Yesterday was 420, right?
Nah, 2 days ago.
2 days ago, alright. Cause I was in Canada, I did some shows in Canada.
Yeah.
Shit was insane. I fucked the nigga's wife out there, that shit was good. Hey, Brandon, get your game up. Get your game up. You wait to be famous to get pussy off comedy. Nah, you can do this shit at this level. You can do shit. Shit was crazy too, cause like, they just go by different standards. Like, I never been that high up, like, altitude before. Like, that shit was crazy. But 420, that high up on 420, they take it way too serious. Like, we just smoke weed regularly and then a nigga will remind you it's 420, like, oh, let me roll another blunt. And you just make sure I'm high today. They was like, nah, we're gonna do a festival. I was like, it's not that serious. That's Hitler's birthday, he wouldn't want that. Crazy shit about, like, y'all ever been so high you accidentally called your pet? I did that shit, man. Got so high I called my dog. My dog ain't got a phone. Who the fuck I called? I did. I was like, this shit's crazy. That's a privileged ass laugh. Hold on, look at that. This nigga laughing with his legs up. That's crazy. Homosexual laughs. That's crazy. Let's see what else I got some good shit. There's no women in here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Shit. What's we talking about? Anybody got kids in here? Yeah. Oh, you do? Mm-hmm. Who are you? Damn, you got a kid and you here? All right, absent father.
We're not together.
You not together? You and the kid?
No, man.
Oh, you and the wife. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't trust niggas that be too happy to raise their kids. Give your kid something to become, nigga. Shit crazy. I don't got no kids, but I don't like the way my generation treat. Like, they get so upset about their parents like it's easy. None of us would be good for parents right now. None of us. If I had a kid right now, I'd be having that nigga rolling blunts. Like tuck and roll, nigga. Get that shit right. I want to adopt a kid, but I feel like it's too much pressure, bro. Cause like, I feel like I'm gonna treat it like an NBA contract. You got 10 days to impress me. After them 10 days, if you can't fly, you're going back to the pound. And it's gonna be a sad ass car ride. You be like, Daddy, where we going? Who the fuck is Daddy? I don't know you, nigga. The fuck? I'm like, walk into the fucking office like, yo, how was the kid? I want to return this, please. Take the receipt back. This nigga ain't do it right. He don't know how to dress either. Put that into that. Make sure you tell the niggas, this is not good. Good kid, good kid. That's me pressure, man. Too much pressure to adopt a kid. I got nephews. That's why I'm really scared to have a kid, because my nephew's cool as shit. If I got a son, he ain't gonna be as cool as them niggas, man. He gonna be trying to be cool. I'm like, why you ain't like this nigga? I got a twin nephew, man. I'll be taking care of them niggas a lot. And my sister be putting too much pressure, because women aren't as fun as men. And I think my sister finally knows that shit, because when they come to me, they be like asking me mad shit. I'm like, nigga, you can do whatever you want around me. Go to work. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, do whatever you want around me. But they twins, though. And they like to fight a lot. My sister got like one rule. She's like, if they don't let them fight, don't let them fight. That's the one rule. Don't let them fight. If I had a twin, I'd be trying to kill him every second. Why you look like me, nigga? Why the fuck you look like me? In my face back. Mom said I was one of a kind. If you had a twin, that'd be the hardest fight ever, man. You know your moves. You gotta do some ill shit, just shoot the nigga. Like, you didn't see that one coming, did you, nigga? Let me see. Dad's in prison, probably did that shit. I don't really get mad, it's whatever. I grew up like that. I was in juvenile hall with my brothers and shit. I got an uncle, like, I don't know if you know, there's a lot of street dudes believe in like everything, right? Like, I never met a street dude that don't believe in God, don't believe in karma, they don't believe in that shit. And it's like weird that the privileged people, they do not believe in it, but people that's not, it's whatever. Yeah. Listen, I got an uncle, he's in prison, right, for killing 5 people, right? Whatever. Shit, crazy numbers, right? And he believes in karma, heavy. I always wonder why you believe in karma if you kill people. Like, don't make any sense. He's like, nephew, you don't understand. If I didn't believe in karma, I would have killed so much more people. It's like, you got a good point. He was like, I'm gonna be honest, I killed 5 people. But I'm so afraid of killing that 6th person, I didn't do it. But let me get out. I'm killing so much more people. Because karma is not real. I'm like, you gotta stop. Get off my foot. Please, leave me alone. I'll do one more before I get out of here. The Knicks won tonight. Shout out to the Knicks. Yeah. 2-0 on them bitch ass niggas. Right. I be telling you all the time, bro, they don't want the Knicks to win a ring, bro. You think New York is bad now. Let the Knicks win a ring, bro. I'm killing every white person I see. Every single one. I'm doing this for everybody, bro. It's the Knicks, man. Like who did the worst day city when they won something? Was it Philly? Yeah. When they won the Super Bowl, they went crazy, right?
Denver fucking burned down half the city.
Who? Who did that?
Denver.
Oh, Denver? They did that? It's not even close to what the Knicks would do.
So did St. Louis.
They still...
And Virginia. And Alabama.
Ain't shit, though, compared to New York, bro. You got people that's not even from here that's a Knicks fan. That's how bad it's gonna get. This nigga's not even a Knicks fan, he's with a jersey. He ready to kill somebody. He gonna get somebody out here. I'm like, that's your New York moment, nigga. I'm out of here, man. Peace.
Woo!
Give it up for Lawrence Reese, everybody. Hilarious shit.
Real life. Talking about real shit. I love it. I mean, it's just, god damn. It's intense, man. Fantastic. That's... Your uncle killed 5 people?
Yeah, I got a lot of open like
That's intense, man. Give it up one more time for Lawrence Reese. That was hilarious. Fucking amazing. Right. Oh yeah. Thank you guys for sticking around. It's just like the best part because it's artistic. I just feel like we're really getting into some amazing stuff. So we're gonna close it out with Jason King. But let's give it up for one of the greats, a master. Let's give it up for a DOK, everybody. Give it up for a DOK.
Oh yeah, I got it. Gotta bring out the big boy mic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sorry, first of all, happy Passover, guys. This is the first night of Passover. I fasted all day. I fasted all day, and I just came from Seder at this like mini little congregation, and dude, I ate all the food. Like I ate so much fucking food. I was just was that a hard-boiled egg? I fucking ate the fucking shell, dude. I went to town, dude. I was so hungry. Fasting is like, because you can't eat or drink. You can't even drink water. So I was just like, I had plenty of sleep. I still had bags on